Good evening. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for SciFridays. As always, I'm your host, Captain, bringing you sci-fi from years gone by. And as always, SciFridays is brought to you by RU Game, the best comic book, collectible, video game, magic, role-playing, toy store, and more. Located at 124 North Sunset Drive, Piqua, Ohio, 45356. You can find RU Game on Facebook. You can find the Captain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can find Captain's other show, Talk and Roll, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And, in YouTube. So you can go over to Talk and Roll, TalkNroll. Last week was a little odd. I wasn't feeling the best. Was fighting being sick. And evidently I had COVID for the second time. Just wore me out. I didn't feel bad or nothing, runny nose, stuff like that, but evidently I had it, and I'm long over it. I'm good now, man. I feel great. That's 2 times, man. First time, kicked my butt. The second time, I thought I just had a cold that wouldn't go away. It didn't really hurt me that bad, but So, I hope you guys have been digging what I've been bringing to you guys. I know there's some complaints about Tomorrow People. That was a rough one. So I replaced Tomorrow People with a show that we'd already been airing, and but we're going to keep it going. And I'm probably going to finish up a couple of these and then go back to some other shows, like Timecop. There's only 9 episodes. We're already on episode 4. Might as well finish it out. I really like Timecop. I had fun with Timecop when it aired. I'm a fan of the movie. Just sitting there staring at it today. I almost watched it again today. But this does miss something because the guy that does Logan does not have the charisma that Van Damme had at that point in time. I mean, because you realize when Timecop dropped, man, Van Damme was at his peak. And then shortly thereafter was, Timecop, man, right up there. Kickboxer, Bloodsport, Universal Soldier, Lionheart, Double Impact, man. Van Damme was on a roll there for a while, and then all of a sudden he just dropped. I think it was The Order. I think it was the first one that was just like, okay. And they started doing all those, direct-to-DVD stuff, and never recovered. Man, I could go back and rewatch them early Van Damme movies over and over again, because they're so much fun. But, as they're going about Van Damme, and Van Damme is not anywhere to be seen in this series. So, this is Timecop episode 4, Public Enemy. Enjoy.
I just became him.
What's the plan then? Catch us no ripper.
I want my pocket watch.
Don't you mean your temple controller?
Our temporal intruder's name is Ian Pasco.
He's only 13 years old.
You're telling me Logan's fighting a teenager?
He's fighting the adult Pasco. Pasco's from the future, my guess, at least 20 years.
I know everything.
Why are you stalking Rita?
Well, who better to murder her than the greatest killer in history?
God, I love show business.
I like my ending much better.
Step off the bed.
You boys really should get cable.
LA.
How was your week, Mr. Pasco?
Oh, eventful, Dr. Jared. Since we last met 7 days, 2 hours, and 19 minutes ago, I've paced this cell 5,327 times. I've gone through 3 inhalers, 21 hydrated meals, and I've spent every spare moment staring up at this omnipotent eye.
We need to finish your psychiatric evaluation.
Oh, I forgot. No small talk with the psychopath. Maintain your distance. You wouldn't want to humanize your subject. Makes you wonder, who's the shrink and who's the serial killer?
Why do you do it, Mr. Pasco? Why are you compelled to alter history?
How could I possibly explain the rush of standing over the body of someone like Jack the Ripper to a man who's never been out of his own time zone? Just call me crazy, Doc. You'll sleep better in blissful ignorance.
I understand you received a letter this week.
The true nature of your visit revealed.
And who sent it to you?
The last time I checked, Doc, in this country we had something called the Fifth Amendment. I know that one inside and out, Doc. I was the one who whispered it into Thomas Jefferson's ear. As you can see, it's been edited for my own protection.
May I look at it? Well, it seems someone's reaching out to you.
It's gibberish, you idiot. Why is everyone always looking for hidden meanings when all they have to do is just look at the text?
Help me! Somebody help me! Let me out of here! Somebody!
Elvis has left the building.
Got the code red. Now tell me it's not true.
Pasco escaped from temporal detention at 7:25 this evening. Sorry, Logan.
He was supposed to be on 24/7 security watch. What did he do? Just click his heels and disappear?
All right, cool your jets. Seems someone sent Pasco a letter. The ink was treated with concentrated ammonium nitrate.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Instant smokescreen.
He used the diversion to overpower a guard.
Why wasn't his mail monitored?
It was, but for content only.
Who knew? I mean, most people use a ballpoint to write a letter, not the anarchist cookbook.
He still had to get past the fingerprint scanners.
Let's just say he borrowed one of the guard's thumbs.
Federal marshals are already scouring D.C. and the surrounding vicinities.
Well, they better find Mr. Houdini before he gets to a rogue sled. We can't exactly do a hard target search through every decade, century, and millennium.
Pasco's not going anywhere without his temporal controller.
Logan, don't start with your mind of the killer theories.
That watch is Pasco's passport to the future. He's gonna want it back.
Really? Well, that's too bad. That's too bad because his precious little watch is sitting in a titanium vault built into a concrete bunker 100 feet below street level. Now, tell me, Logan, how's he going to get in there? Nuke it?
Trust me, he'll find a way.
Logan, library, now. You've let Pasco get to you, Logan.
He wanted me to catch him in 1956. That's the only way he could travel back here and get his watch.
I suppose biting off that guard's thumb was just part of his grand scheme?
He just did what he needed to do to bypass security. I'm telling you, he's got a plan.
Don't put him on a pedestal. He's just another temporal sleaze.
This one's different.
No, you just think he is. Jack, you're the best I got. But I can't afford to have this guy do a shake and bake with your head. I need to know if you're with me.
I'm gonna catch him, Mac.
Good.
Hi. You guys finished with your little heart-to-heart?
You got a problem, Easter?
Oh, no. I was just wondering if this was a library or a timeshare.
Everybody's so itchy.
The folks at Temporal Detention just modemed over a copy of Pasco's poison pen letter. Push F2.
This must be the original uncensored version.
I've studied rap lyrics that make more sense.
Let's give Pasco the benefit of the doubt and say it is gibberish. What do you make of that?
Watermark, most likely.
Let's highlight it. Oakwood Crest, Washington, D.C. Quality since 1751.
1750. Now that's weird. Now D.C. wasn't chartered until 1800. What do they do, set up shop in the swamp?
It's not a watermark, that's an address.
It's Hemmings.
That's where Pasco's headed. Tell Matuzak I'll warn Claire. Call Hemmings.
Hi, it's Claire. Leave me a message and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Want to be a law against those things? Pasco!
Hello, Claire. Claire's had any way to greet an old friend. Did you know, since the invention of the car alarm, both noise pollution and auto theft have risen over 800%?
I thought you'd be halfway to a rogue sled by now.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You have any idea about the safety records on those things? I'd be better off driving a Pinto.
What do you want, Pasco?
Well, I thought, since we carpooled together, that you'd be kind enough to invite me in.
I'm not taking you into the TEC.
Oh, yes, you are. We're gonna walk in there just like two old chums who haven't seen each other in 50 years.
They'll shoot you before we get to the front door.
Well, if they should be, which I don't think they will, they're gonna have to shoot us, because we're a team now.
I can't reach her at home and her cellular's dead.
Scramble a SWAT team now.
I think you can tell the SWAT boys to stay home. The Grinch is already in Whoville.
Let her go, Pasco.
Officer Logan, so good of you to join us. You know why I'm here, Jack?
You want your pocket watch?
Yes. Give it to me, and I promise I'll stay out of your lifetime forever.
Who's helping you, Pasco? Who sent that letter?
Oh, come on, Jack. Even a 13-year-old could figure that out.
Captain Eugene Matuzak. If you got anything to say, you direct it to me.
Gene, such a pleasure. Why don't you be a good bureaucrat and clear this room of all non-essential personnel? I'm sorry. Did I forget to say please? Next time I hit something with a pulse.
Clear the room.
Your watch isn't here.
Well, I pray you haven't damaged it.
It's kept in a vault which can't be accessed without permission from the Senate Oversight Committee. It could take days. Even then, there's no guarantee.
Oh, well, then we have a serious problem here because time is of the essence.
Don't give in to him.
Oh, Claire, Martyrdom isn't only overrated, it's extremely painful. You know, I've seen your future. 2 adorable little boys. You do want to have them, don't you?
You hurt her, and I guarantee you'll never make it back home.
Jack, you do realize that you only caught me because I wanted to be caught. Never forget, I'm from the future, and I'll always be one step ahead of you.
Still gonna take time to get your watch.
Good. Claire and I will be taking a little trip to Chicago. 1928, Chicago.
There's no way in hell you're going back in time.
Oh, yes, we are. And you're gonna launch us, Jack. Set the coordinates for June 14, 1928. We'll be waiting for you. Under the clock, Union Station, midnight. If you don't come alone, she dies. If you send us anywhere else, she dies. Jack, if you forget to bring my watch, our huggable little Claire here will die. We're playing by Chicago rules now, Jack.
You're never getting that watch back.
Well, if I don't, you'll be buried in the roaring 20s.
Claire, I understand the meal on this flight is fantastic. Will you be having beef or chicken?
Is it done?
Yes, Mr. Capone. 2 in the eyes, 2 in the throat, and 2 in the heart.
Opportunity, Eddie. That's how you should look upon Joey's unfortunate demise. Joey took advantage of my graciousness.
Yes, Mr. Capone.
I provide for everyone who comes to sit at my table. I only ask for one thing in return. And you know what that one thing is, Eddie?
Hi, Al. I'm back. Did you miss me?
Like a tumor.
Don't get fresh. Remember how you got the first scar. Get the lady some clothes, lapdog.
I'm fine as I am.
No, you are not. This is the era of dame skirts and broads, and you are damn well gonna blend in.
Why'd you come back?
Now, let's just say I'm in town with a few hours to kill.
1 minute to launch and counting.
I downloaded the sublimator. Chicago in the 20s makes Sodom and Gomorrah look like a Norman Rockwell painting.
And to wake the subcommittee chairman at 3 a.m. to get this. I'll tell you what he told me. Don't screw up, or next time he's sleeping in.
This is the only way.
30 seconds to launch.
I prefer if he left Pasco at the bottom of Lake Michigan in a pair of cement shoes. Hey, guy can dream. What?
Cheer up, Al. I won't be here long. And as soon as I'm gone, you can go back to being the Godfather. But right now, you work for me.
I'm used to being given a certain amount of respect in my own home.
Well, the way I see it, you wouldn't have a home if it wasn't for me. I'm the one who introduced you to bootlegging, gambling, and all the other nefarious activities that you claim credit for.
I still had to put together the operations. I took the risks.
Risks?
Yeah.
I'm the one that kept you one step ahead of the law. And all your enemies, you've dodged so many bullets, it's embarrassing.
I can hold my own in a gunfight.
Don't get cocky, Al. You know, I could have plucked any goomba bouncer off the street and they'd be standing right where you are now. But I chose you, Al. And because of me, you're gonna go down in history. Now you blend, Claire.
Shouldn't we be headed to Union Station?
Well, I have a few matters to take care of first, but Mr. Capone here has graciously offered to escort you. Alphonse, don't be late. You know what I always say. tardy man is a
Dead man.
Loving memory of Sammy Trigger Happy Bianco. Guess someone got a little trigger happy with you, Sammy. Thanks for the suit. Taxi!
We got a future criminal back in 1928 and we're hardly picking up a ripple.
Yeah, I've seen mud puddles with bigger undertows.
What's your analysis?
Well, either your little dome's blown a fuse, or Pasco's been to 1928 before.
I hate it when you confirm my worst fear. You got a line on Pasco's anonymous pen pal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll love this one. He sent the letter to himself.
Easter, get some sleep, huh?
Pasco told Logan a 13-year-old could figure out who sent that letter.
Great, get one in here.
Oh, you're missing the point. Pasco is from the future, but in 2007...
He's only 13 years old and on the lam for killing his foster parents.
I contacted Pasco's lawyer. He told me that letter was delivered to his office by a kid.
You're telling me the 13-year-old Pasco broke his future self out of prison?
The brat was his get-out-of-jail-free card.
Can I help you, mister?
That's all right, I'm meeting someone.
Oh, I get it. You're one of those.
One of what?
Well, there's only two types that walk in here. Lovers and leavers. The lovers kiss each other goodbye as they're boarding the Chicago Limited. The leavers end up kissing the wrong end of a Tommy gun.
Thanks. I'll watch my back.
You're not meeting somebody under the clock, are you? Oh, well, in that case, I think it's time for my coffee break.
Is there something I should know?
This is Chicago, my friend. It's a sucker setup.
Union Pacific announces boarding for train number 59. The city of New Orleans will track number 26. Departing at 2 a.m. for Champaign, Urbana, Garbondale.
Take a load off, Jack.
What's your hurry? Got to catch a train?
Where's Hemmings?
She's right where I told you she'd be. I trust you brought my pocket watch.
Let's make a deal.
Jack, have your porter meet Officer Hemmings and Mr. Capone in the middle.
Capone?
It's one of the perks of having home court advantage.
Bet you're from the future.
I'm from anywhere I want to be, Jack. It's now or never, Jack.
Freeze, Capone! Well, if it ain't the kid, I thought you Treasury boys kept banker's hours.
Not when you do your best work at night. Kidnapping women, that's a new low, even for you.
It's not one cop, it's another.
Everybody down!
I guess we're destined to meet again, Jack.
Move it, Toots. Move it!
Finally.
Not all you rats are jumping ship. You stay right where you are, buddy.
Here's the deal. You don't shave, you don't get to point the gun.
I'm Treasury Agent Elliot Ness, and I get to point the gun at whoever I want.
I don't work for Al Capone.
Sure you don't, Dapper Dan. You just use the same tailor.
If it wasn't for me, you and that badge you're so fond of waving would be splattered all over the station.
I don't owe you anything. I had a clean bust until you messed it up.
How long have you been doing this?
2 weeks.
We scoured the whole area. We couldn't find any shell casings.
What do you mean there are no casings? It was a shotgun. Look harder.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ness.
That blast didn't come from a shotgun.
Clamp it. It was probably filled with dimes and tacks. Check around the baseboards.
Where did Pasco get a laser blaster? I didn't mean for it to turn out this way.
Oh, hey, forget about it. Hey, come on. It's not every day I get to tell my grandkids I was within spitting distance of Al Capone. Oh. Here's your watch back. It must be some fancy sundial.
It's definitely one of a kind. Did I say that you could move?
Look, Ness, let's get something straight. I do not work for Al Capone. I don't even know him. I'm after the guy who took a shot at you. Why don't we just help each other out?
I don't need your help.
Really? Bert, what's the word on the street about Elliot Ness?
Kid pencil pusher who thinks he's a big shot. Federal guys sent him out here to annoy Capone. The funny thing is the cops hate him even worse than the crooks do. I even hear they're tossing coins about who knocks him off first.
Give the man $5.
What, for insulting me?
No, for telling you the truth. So, Bert, where can a couple of new boys get a quick lay of the land?
Lenny Spatz, guy who shines shoes here in the station. He knows what's going on, keeps his ear to the ground. Nobody can spit without him hearing about it.
Give me another $5.
Oh, you're killing me.
Brilliant, Al. I ask you for one small favor and you screw that up.
What can I tell you? This Ness kid's been trailing me for 2 weeks. If you don't lay off, I'll get Eddie to whack him.
Somehow I don't think Eddie's gonna be much help. Seems someone told him to tail me.
Where's Eddie?
You're holding him. Unlike you, Al, I do my own whacking.
I had a momentary flash of anger. I apologize. I didn't like Eddie that much anyway.
Well, your loyalty's touching. Now, where's our lovely Officer Hemmings?
Tied up in that bedroom. That broad has got some mouth on her.
Yeah, I rather admire her liberated attitude.
You would.
I think it's time for a drink.
Yeah.
Not with you, Al. Escort the lady in. We're going out of the town.
I hear you're a guy who keeps his ear to the ground.
That depends upon who you hear it from.
I heard it from Bert. This is a waste of time.
Sit down, Buster Brown. Don't they teach you feds any patience?
How'd you know I was a fed?
Imitation leather shoes. Dead giveaway. Bert's a good man. What do you want to know?
There's a new guy in town. He's been seen with Capone.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the tourist. He ain't new, but he is the guy behind Capone.
Oh, come on. Logan, this chump's blowing smoke. The tourist doesn't exist. He's a myth.
Tell me more about this tourist.
Well, there's not much to tell. Except for Capone, nobody's ever seen his face and lived to tell the tale. He breezes into town every 6 months, sits on old Scarface, then disappears.
Where's he hang out when he's in town?
Well, I hear he has a fondness for speakeasies.
How about a name?
I give tips, not lectures.
Pay the man.
You know I had you down for a cheapskate?
I guess you can't always judge a man by his shoes.
I guess you can.
All right, in terms of speakeasies, I got the Waterfront, the Ritzy, Black Cat, TikTok Club.
TikTok is in clock?
Yeah, name ring a bell?
Well, let's just say old habits die hard. You got an address?
I got them all. Right here.
Must have a good memory.
I've developed it. Capone's guys go through my office every other day. Just kills them I don't write anything down.
Houston, we have a doppelganger. December 7th, 1926, Chicago Sentinel.
Al Capone hosts Christmas party for City Orphanage. What a sweetheart.
Check out the smiling mug on Al's left.
Pasco. How did he get there without us knowing about it?
Somehow Mr. Mistopheles has managed to incorporate himself into this time period.
You're saying Pasco's supposed to be there?
In a word, yes. We have no ripple. There is simply no other explanation.
Well, we better find one. Run a full history scan. Let's see if Waldo pops up anywhere else.
I don't think they're coming out of midnight mass. Come on, let's bust this joint. This isn't about a bust. We're after something much bigger than one speakeasy. My job is to take down Capone.
Now, if I have to do that one gin joint at a time, that's what I'm gonna do.
And tomorrow night, another one will pop up. Start using your head. You want to take on someone like Capone, you have to start thinking like him.
What kind of a crackpot philosophy is that? Capone is a crook and a killer. I'm not sinking to his level to catch him.
That's the thin blue line you have to walk, Elliot. That's the job. And now you're just a hot-headed kid with a gun. I sure could use a drink right now.
You know, for my nerves. Never been shot at before tonight.
It's okay to be scared. No one's untouchable. Not even you. They'll never let me pass that front door. Well, that's the first smart thing I've heard you say all night. There may be hope for you yet, Ness.
Oh, no. Don't even ask. What, you clean me out?
I want to borrow something else.
Maybe I will meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. But I'm sure I'll meet him one day, maybe Tuesday will be my good news day.
See, Jack, I'm not so hard to find when you know where to look.
A little home just meant for two.
Are you okay?
Other than the laser blaster sticking in my side, I'm fine.
I've been entertaining Officer Hemmings here with tales of my adventures.
He's been here before, Jack. I don't know how, but he has.
It's his watch. It's more than just a temporal controller, isn't it, Pasco?
Well, that's what I like about you, Jack. Your potential to see the big picture.
Bravo! Bravo!
Why don't you fill me in on the blanks?
How far back in time have you journeyed? Oh, come on, don't be shy. Tell me.
A couple of 100 years.
Well, you've barely walked a mile in my shoes. I've watched a megalodon shark rip the throat out of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I've ridden with Hannibal as he crossed the Alps. Sat on the wall of Jericho as Joshua stormed the gates. Walked through the ashes of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Jack, I stood on the tip of Mount Everest just 5 minutes before the world ends and took in the last dying light. My watch is not just a passport to the future. It'll secure my place in history.
I want to secure you back in that little white cell. You're a nobody, Pasco. And you're gonna die alone and forgotten.
Oh, Jack. And here I thought you were a kindred spirit.
There's nothing between us, Pasco. Nothing.
The watch.
Hemmings first. Now. It's all yours.
I always did see you going down in a hail of gunfire, Jack.
Elliot Ness. Oh, Jack.
You just broke my watch.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Arrest you?
The name of the game, Mr. Ness, is firepower. Trust me, you're outgunned.
Logan, no watch, no Ness!
We should destroy his watch right now.
If we even scratch this thing, Pasco will kill Elliot Ness and change history forever.
We have to stop playing this game on his terms.
I'm open to suggestions.
Pasco left me at Capone's while he went to take care of some business. He met us later at Union Station.
Did he have that laser blaster with him when he left you?
No.
And he must have a base here.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want Capone to know that. One of his men tailed Pasco. He ended up eviscerated.
Did Capone get the location?
I think so.
Then we need to trick Big Al into talking.
Yeah, well, how are we going to do that? What?
I gotta say, you're the last broad I thought would come walking through that door.
The tourist sent me.
What? First he kidnaps you, now you work for him? I don't buy it.
We may have started off on the wrong foot, but how long can a woman resist that kind of power? I'll bet women are attracted to you like flypaper.
You broads are all the same. You act all independent until you sink your claws into some fat cat.
Well, I guess that's why they call us the weaker sex.
What happened?
We got rumbled at the TikTok by Elliot Ness.
Kid sticks you worse than a cheap meal. If the tourist wants me to take him out, that can be arranged.
I don't know what he wants. He just told me to get you and meet him.
Meet him where?
Didn't Eddie tell you the location?
Yeah. But what's in it for me?
He said if you help him out of this jam, he'll never come back to Chicago again.
take my car.
Vito, wake up. We're going to the clock shop to corner Racine Division. What's the matter with you? You got wax in your ears?
Sorry, I give Vito the night off.
You got a lot to learn about women, Al. Get in.
No. It can't be. Gene, better get in here pronto. We got serious trouble.
What'd you find?
The question is, what didn't I find? Pasco's everywhere.
It's got to be some sort of computer virus.
Pasco's the virus. I mean, look, there he is on the deck of the Titanic. In the crowd of the Hindenburg explosion at Chernobyl.
On a hill at Lockerbie, Scotland. Oh, my God.
This guy makes Zelig look like a shut-in.
We got to get people to every one of those dates and nail them.
No. We can't. It's too late. Don't you see? Pasco isn't altering our history. He's created it. All these tragedies have already happened. We can't change that. The only history we can affect is the present. We have to start focusing on finding the 13-year-old Pasco.
Where did Pasco get that pocket watch?
Knowing him? Probably King Tut's yard sale.
That's Ness's car. This must be the back of Pasco's shop.
Well, I ain't ringing his doorbell.
Can't take a hint, can you?
Don't you hate it when company shows up uninvited?
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, Jack.
What about me?
Where's Ness?
Well, if I told you he was dead, you'd try and take me back. So why don't I just leave it that he's alive and well?
And what game's Pasco? Either way, you're gonna end up back in that little white cell. Hemmings, take him back to the TEC. I'll find Ness.
Gladly.
No dame pulls a gun on Al Capone and lives to tell about it.
Really? There's a first time for everything. Ow.
It's over, Pasco.
Oh, no, Jack. It's just beginning. Let go, Logan!
Until we're standing in the TEC.
You can't hold on forever.
Where's Pasco?
Somewhere in time.
Found Ness here in the trunk, bound and gagged.
Well, Ness, looks like you finally get to take in Capone.
For what? You two kidnapped and assaulted him. He's actually innocent for once. But I'll get him. Someday.
I know you will.
So you got any advice for a hot-headed kid, Logan?
Yeah. You ever want to really nail Capone? Just remember, 3 little letters. IRS.
Trust him.
You hear this, Capone? Nobody's untouchable.
Good job, Logan. You got Hemi's back in one piece. If it makes you feel any better, you're right about Pasco. He is different.
No, he's not. He's nothing. And I'm gonna catch him if it takes me from here to eternity.
Warren Publishing proudly announces the exclusive magazine publishing rights to the spectacular motion picture of Lord of the Rings, the animated movie. Ah, God, I love that movie. I've watched that so many times. And that is a go-to movie for me. The animated ones. We just rewatched those the other day at the shop. We watched Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and Return of the King. Lord of the Rings is the first 2 books. Return of the King, of course, the 3rd book. And The Hobbit, 1 movie, not 3. Hobbit did not need to be 3 movies. It could be 1 good 3-hour movie. Maybe, maybe even 2 parts. But, man, it did not need to be 3. I could literally read the entire Hobbit book in less time than it would take for you to watch the first 2 movies. The entire book. And we still had, because it's like 9 hours for all that. So, hope you guys are still digging Timecop, because, yeah, we're going to run it out. I like this one, so we're just going to run this one out. So, have fun with that. So, another show that we're going to run out, because there's only a handful of episodes, period, and that's The Powers of Matthew Starr. Yes, that is Amy Steele from Friday the 13th. I don't think this show got the shake it should have got. But then again, I say that with a lot of sci-fi shows, because there's a lot of sci-fi shows that do not get the shake that they deserve. And this is one of them. So, so on that note, here you guys go. Powers of Matthew Starr. Enjoy.
Tonight on The Powers of Matthew Starr. What I picked up from Birch, I can start as head stuntman tomorrow. That sounds great. Yeah. You just wait. I'm gonna be the best. Wait till you see the stunt I've created for him. Yeah. Yes, but I don't think it's worth risking Pete's life. And up we go.
Quadris, 12 light years across the galaxy from Earth. It was home for us until an intergalactic armada conquered it. I fought by the royal family's side, but in vain. Even their remarkable powers weren't enough. The Crown Prince and I escaped to the nearest planet on which we could survive and further his powers in order to someday return to free his people. Here on Earth, the prince is known as Matthew Starr. He's a typical American teenager. He has friends, people who love him, and me, his guardian. I'm the only one who knows how special he is. Life for us is a series of joys and dangers, for enemy assassins constantly come to destroy us. Alone, we must survive.
You go on, I gotta get Pam. Hey, come on, get out of there. You're gonna shrivel up. Oh, you guys go ahead. I'll meet you later. Great game. We all did great. Yeah. See ya. See you later. You know what?
Come on, kid.
Cut! Lies! I'm really sorry. It's just that his rotting flesh kept tickling me.
Miss Elliot, all you have to do in this scene is to scream and perish. Now, your drama teacher tells me you died many times on stage. Why can't you do it now when it counts?
Well, I know, but
You know how lucky we are to be working with this man on Zombie Letterman? I mean, Mr. Bert Gardner's worked with some of the finest. Now, I didn't take giggling from Hepburn, and I won't take it from you.
You worked with Katharine Hepburn?
Well, actually, it was Lyle Hepburn, but that's beside the point. Let's do it again, all right? Faces, everyone.
Trent, I need a minute.
What now, a zombie potty break?
The head's made out of sponge. I'm dying in here.
All right, take 5. Somebody ring out the head. Sandy, my guava juice.
Matt.
Pete.
Last time I checked, I kind of thought it was you. Long time, huh? Yeah, 4 years, I think. All right. What are you doing here? I'm learning the movie business from the ground up. I do everything on this crew except make money. How about you? I go to Crestridge. And, the girl the zombie's trying to strangle is my girlfriend. Pam? Yeah. Had no idea things were so good in California.
Well, was I?
Well, let's just say movies will never quite be the same, Pam.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
Oh, Pam, this is an old friend of mine, Pete.
Right next door to each other in Connecticut.
An actual trace of Matt's past. I can't believe it. Have I got questions for you?
Yeah, well, don't answer, Pete. At least not right now.
Oh, by the way, how's your guardian, Mr.?
Oh, whoa, it's great. How's your parents?
Oh, fine. They'd much rather see me in college, but they're cool.
Hey, where's the giggler?
Giggler!
Sounds like they want you back on the set, Pam.
I have a feeling you're right.
Hey, Pete, run over to the truck and get me some double-face tape, will you, please?
Oh, yeah, right away, Bert. Watch Mike for me, okay?
Right, sure.
You want to come?
Yeah, sure.
Well, home away from home. Want a soda, piece of fruit?
No, thanks.
And action!
Hey, really funny, you guys. Come on, turn the lights on. I'll get you later.
Pete, you live in this?
Yeah. It's not too roomy, but you break into the business any way you can. With what I picked up from Bert, I could start as head stuntman tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Yeah. You just wait. I'm gonna be the best.
Yeah, well, listen, huh? How long has it been since you slept in a place that didn't need a tune-up?
Is that an invitation?
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Meet me after football practice and you can follow me home.
Go, G! Baby! Good, Andy. Go, G! Go! Ready! Sit! Sit!
Oh. Woo!
Ready? Hey, go! Let's go! Heads up, guys, heads up! Set! Ready! Hut! Hut! All right! Yeah! Man, all right!
What is he doing? Can't believe him. Where is he now?
Don't worry, he'll let us know.
That guy sure likes attention, doesn't he?
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna get himself killed trying to get it, too. Cut it out, Pete. Knock it off.
Nah, come on, I do this all the time.
Uh-oh, Matt, look! That guy is incredible!
Yeah, I have a feeling if you ask me, he'll tell you the same thing.
You believe I'm gonna be a stuntman now?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all I need is one chance and I am in.
Well, my house is to the right.
Okay. See you later. So I decided it was just time to go for it. I mean, if I'm gonna be a stuntman, I had to get started at this age, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm getting older. I'm almost 21. Be 22 before you know it.
Yeah, right. You don't get to be an old pro by waiting, right?
Exactly.
Well, I hope you get the chance you want.
Thanks.
When it comes to taking chances, believe me, Mr. Shepard, he takes anyone he can get.
Shepard? Oh, yeah, I changed my name.
You changed your name.
Just his last name.
Oh, running from the man, huh?
Yes. Oh, no. You see, back in Connecticut, I ran into a little trouble with a credit card company with someone else who's got the same last name as mine, in the computer.
Yeah, the computer thought Shep was bad news, so he just legally changed his name to get a fresh start.
What a drag.
That's some story.
Yes, isn't it?
Well, Pete, why don't you wash up before dinner?
Sure.
Come on, grab your pack and we'll put it in my room. Matter of fact, you can have my bed and I'll sleep out here on the couch.
Thanks, I really appreciate this. Hey, we're doing a big stunt on location tomorrow. Why don't you come down and watch Mr. Shepard?
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Good, you be my guest.
Oh, there's Mom. Gotta get going. Oh, and goodbye, Mr. Shepard.
Right.
Someday.
I know house guests aren't your favorite thing.
Especially house guests who knew what my name was.
Shep, I didn't have much choice. He's gonna be here till that movie ends.
Yeah, I know. Zombie Letterman, a cultural windfall. Now, you just be sure that you don't get your face in front of that camera. And we can't afford to take that risk.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, you've done this 1,000 times, okay? Let's get this shot and get out of here, okay? All right, let's go. Let's go.
I don't understand. Why is a zombie riding a motorcycle?
Well, see, the monster is this zombie who used to be a letterman. Now, his little brother, who's still alive, right? He decides it's his duty to get rid of the zombie. So he's chasing the zombie, who jumps across the pond and gets away.
Classic plot. Brother against brother.
I could do this stunt in my sleep.
You could do that?
With or without a motorcycle.
You gotta land right here, right, Bert?
Right, okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Ready.
He's ready. Let's roll camera.
Okay, roll in slow motion.
Yes, sir.
You ready, Bert? And action! Come on! You idiot!
Was he supposed to do that?
No.
You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! What was that? You call yourself a stuntman? That was the worst stunt I've ever seen in my life. That was lousy. That was rotten. Hey, you'll never work in this town again. Hey, get out of your clothes, okay? Off the set, off the water, out of the scene, out of the picture.
Pat, how about a movie tonight?
Can't.
Homework?
No, not really. I just got another line in the movie. When you're hot, you're hot.
Neato. Shep, can I talk to you a minute?
No, Matthew. Mr. Heller wants to see me.
Matt! Hey, good buddy. Been looking all over for you. Yeah, well, they keep me locked up in class all day. What's up?
Got a problem.
Anything I can do?
Well, I need a little time off from my job. Since you are my closest friend at Crestridge.
They said you were using the Dean of Girls' office. Funny, I never thought of you as a wicker man.
The movie company commandeered mine. The director thought it would be perfect for the scene, and he just had to have it.
Well, I guess they were looking for something masculine and impressive.
Actually, his words were tatted and grungy. Coffee?
Oh, yes. You mind if I ask you a question that's really none of my business?
Shoot.
Why the hell did you let them in here in the first place?
Not me. The school board, they okayed it.
Why?
Well, the director contributed some money to the dramatic art department, the Trenton McAllister Memorial Scholarship. The guy isn't even dead yet. Yes. Now, Gallagher, don't you yell at me. I mean, I know the cameras are distracting to your metal shop class. I'll talk to the director, if I can find him.
I don't understand. If they're shooting in Gallagher's workshop, where's the director?
Oh, Gallagher just threw him out.
What's the problem?
Nothing that you won't be able to cope with.
Me?
That's right. I have just appointed you Crestridge's creative consultant for the performing arts. They're making the sign right now.
I don't know anything about movie making.
Now, Walt, you'll do just fine. Here's your script. Look, all it means is that you'll be the school's liaison.
Look, I am a science teacher, Ken. You're much better at being a liaison than I am.
You're in charge, Walt. I'm counting on you. Now, any decisions concerning the school are in your hands.
What do I do first?
Get me my office back.
Mr. Heller. Hi. Mr. Heller? We got to move some heavy equipment.
He's your man.
Mr. Heller?
No, you don't understand. That is Mr. Heller. My name is Shepard.
I'm supposed to tell
him.
Wait a minute. He says he's Shepard, and you're Heller, and I'm supposed to talk to Mr.
I know. You see, his name is Shepard, but actually he is the new Heller.
Who says?
I says.
Well, who do you think you are?
The principal, Heller. I'm Heller. Yes. You need a place to store the dynamite. It's for you.
We have quiet, please, folks. We're rolling. We have speed. Marker. And action.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, down, down the court. Up, up, up the score. 2 points score. SCORE. Score, score, score.
Cut! Where's the guy that was on the boom yesterday?
Pete has a headache. He asked me to fill in for him.
Who are you?
Matthew Starr.
Well, for your information, Mr. Starr, the boom is supposed to reside above the frame line.
Yes, I know.
Then why was it dancing in the shot with the cheerleaders?
I'm sorry.
All right. Let's do it again, okay, everybody? Now I want a lot of cheery faces, okay? Everybody having a good time? Cheerful, okay? And we're laughing, we're enjoying it all. And then the zombie comes. I want screaming, I want yelling, I want terror, I want panic! And have fun with it. Okay, roll it.
We're rolling. Quiet, folks, please. We have speed. And marker. And action.
5, 6, 7, 8. Down, down, down the court. Up, up, up the score. 2 points more. SCORE. Score, score, go. Mighty.
Cut! Will you cut? Did you hear me say cut? That boom was in the shot again.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's a little hard to judge from over here.
Yeah, well, Star is for soaps. You're fired, sir.
Star.
Doesn't matter. You're not going to be around here anyway. I want this guy off my set. Give me a Paul or a Pat, the guy with the headache.
Right.
Tell him I share my favorite bottle of aspirins with him.
Okay.
Amateurs.
Hey, Matt. Doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world.
I know.
You know, I thought you didn't like movie making anyway, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, don't take it so hard. It's only a job.
Yeah, well, it's not so easy being fired, especially when you weren't even hired.
Trent's an old flamethrower. We go way back. He's fired me 14 times on 14 films, but I never lost a day's work.
Hey, where's what's her name with the bomb?
Oh, that's me. I gotta go.
Are you saying you're still on the show? Trent didn't mean anything he said at the swamp?
Are you kidding? Who else is dumb enough to risk his neck on this kind of a film?
Thanks.
Hey, good buddy, what do you think?
I think you better hang up your helmet for a while.
You see that bag? That's the edge of the swamp. My jump would have cleared it easy. I'm gonna blow old Trenton's mind.
Pete, you're not gonna get the chance.
What are you talking about?
Bert just told me he's still doing the stunts.
Come on, I was there when Trent fired him.
Trenton doesn't mean it. Bert just told me that he fires them all the time.
You're pulling my leg.
I wish I was, Pete, but Bert's getting ready for a stunt right now.
S-C-O-R-E! Score! Score! Go! Mighty Trojans!
Okay. Hit a motorcycle. Okay, now look. It's a zombie! Cut, Brent. Good girls, good. Oh, great. Let's set up for the stunt. Nice.
Excuse me.
Hey, if you want an autograph, you'll have to come back tomorrow, okay?
No, actually, I'd like to discuss the script.
Well, the writer, huh?
No, you see, I've been assigned by our principal to keep an eye on your production. Watch it.
Yes, I had the feeling I was being watched.
Just a few questions. Now, first, it says here on page 62, scene 87. Exactly what do you mean by the gym blows up?
Don't worry about that. Hey, get that cat trap out of there, do you hear me? Get it out of there!
All right, you guys, you heard him. Let's move it. Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I want realism, not a circus stunt. Too dangerous.
No ramp, no stunt.
Oh, come on. When has a little thing like a ramp gotten away with a good piece of action, huh?
Since the last time I did a hard landing for you.
Yeah, but didn't I take care of you? Huh? Didn't I take care of you? Didn't you get your own room or round-the-clock nurse? Yeah, and I got you the best surgeons in the whole world.
Listen, this is great, really great. You got a picture. The zombie takes his motorcycle. He goes flying over the rally, and wham, he lands hard and tough, but alive.
Alive. That's what we disagree on. It's a wrap on the stunt.
Wait, hold it. Hold it, guys, hold it on the stunt. That's not a wrap. Unwrap that wrap. His own path. Nice, real nice. Okay, let's make like a zombie and do it.
You got it, Trent.
Shep, got a minute?
Why are the people of this planet so fascinated with motion pictures? Oh, and I'm sorry I missed the game. I just couldn't get away.
Having a good time, huh?
Show business is my life.
Mine too. Listen, Shep, I got a big problem.
Oh, not as big as mine. Buzz off.
Shep, I never saw you like this.
Well, stick around. It gets better. Take a look in there.
Dynamite?
Mm-hmm. Trenton was trying to convince me that we really didn't have any lasting use for the auditorium.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he was just kidding around with you.
Hello? Oh, Coach. Coach, slow down, Coach. In the middle of the football field. No, I didn't know anything about it. But whatever your problem is, you're going to have to handle it. If I don't work fast, Trenton may blow up this whole school. Now, Coach, exactly how big a pit are they digging? Uh-huh.
Hi, Pete.
Hi. I'm just getting ready for a gag.
A gag?
Oh, yeah, that's what a stuntman calls stunts. Gags.
Oh, something with the motorcycle?
Oh, no. Not this time.
Good.
This time I'm getting thrown off a building.
Listen, Pete, this whole stunt thing, do you realize how dangerous it is?
Sure.
I don't think you do.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about getting yourself killed.
And you're saying I don't know what I'm doing?
No, I'm just saying Bert's been doing this for a long time, and you're so new at it.
You really all worried about me, huh?
Yeah. Pete, I saw a stuntman interviewed on TV once. He said stunts take a lot of technical knowledge. I mean, he was talking about physics, wind factors, centrifugal...
Matt, relax. I'm gonna be okay. Look, this is a chance I've waited for all my life. I'm not gonna blow it.
All right, it's real simple. Plug her in. Then the air goes through here. And you got a great big cushion in no time. See, now these exhausts release some of the air on impact to absorb the shock. Now make sure nothing's blocking them. If you don't, Pete's going to be looking at a lot of nurses up real close.
Okay, got it.
Nothing like celluloid magic, huh?
Trent, all I'm doing is throwing a guy off a building, remember?
Yeah, but you better throw him hard and far. This guy may freeze up. Look, I'm counting on you. I need this one, huh?
All set.
Relax, kid. You're in good hands.
Let's get ready. The stuntmen are on their way up. Let's go, kid.
Well, starting to get into it, huh?
The technical stuff's fun.
Oh, come on, Matt, admit it. It's pretty neat being around all these actors.
Maybe. I'll let you know when I meet one.
Yeah, don't sweat it, son. Gravity does most of the work. And I'll place you right in the middle of the bag. Now keep your eye on that target and tuck and roll about 10 feet before you hit, like I showed you. Don't look anymore.
Okay, ready in the airbag?
Yes, sir.
Good boy, good boy. Okay, B camera. Okay, guys, listen to me, okay? We're gonna follow the chase right through here, all right? Nice, easy shot, dollying along nicely, okay? And wait for my cue, guys. Everybody ready? Haul it down. All right, roll them.
Now look, when you come at me, give me a little jump so I can get you up in the air a little easier. Okay?
Right.
All right.
We're rolling. You ready on the roof? They're ready on the roof. Speed. Mark them.
And action.
Okay, let's go, kid.
Come on, B camera.
Hold it. Hold.
Come on, kid. And up we go.
Up we go.
Not bad, kid, not bad.
Thanks. What? What's the matter?
I don't know. Something seems to be missing. I mean, it's dull.
Dull?
Oh, it's not you, kid. Hey, you're good. I mean, real good.
Jumping off of a building has been done thousands of times. I don't know, this sequence doesn't seem to have the emotional impact that's needed at this time in the picture. In other words, the ending stinks. Jeez.
Shepard, come on over. Hi.
Hi.
Sit down.
Thanks.
Like a little vino?
Oh, thank you. The flies are thick out there.
Yeah. A lot of flies. I did a flight picture once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was something about a nuclear accident at a garbage dump. Boy, I tell you, flies are tough to work with.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, not as bad as ants, though. Oh, ants crawling. Oh, yeah, those were the days. We really tried to do something then. Yeah, anybody can hand a zombie a knife, but to scare people with bugs, boy, that took a certain something.
Something, huh?
Shepard, I've got a bomb.
A bomb? Oh, you mean Zombie Letterman?
Yep, I've known it for a long time. This picture doesn't have any context, any flavor, any subtext. It has nothing. I mean, of course, a good script would have helped.
I guess this means that you'd be shutting down and leaving Crest Ridge? I mean, there's no need of throwing money down the drain, right?
Well, it's not that simple. They already sold this turkey to cable. I'm going to have to make it work.
Oh, I see.
I could just come up with something like maybe with werewolves or ghost. No. Mummies, aliens. Oh. Aliens. Oh, I can't tell you how many losers I've had with aliens. I got it. I've got it.
What is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to have to buy a ticket just like everyone else. I got it. Okay, everybody, hold on to work, all right? Everybody over here. Well, gang, this is going to be the greatest action sequence ever done, ever.
On our budget?
On any budget. You want to listen to this? This is going to be the greatest ever. All right, now, where do I start? Now, the zombie hijacks a dynamite truck. You like that so far? Oh, I love this. This is so good. Now, he goes headed toward the gym, and what do you think he has in mind?
Leaving show business?
No. I'll tell you what he does. He rams into the gym during a basketball game and blows the whole thing up sky high.
Ah, the old zombie at the basketball game. I should have guessed that one.
Is that good? Now, he's speeding across the campus, right? Meanwhile, a hero. He's on a motorcycle. He goes flying into space. There he goes. He lands at a truck, crawls into the cabin, and saves the day. Is that brilliant?
I know. I don't think I can give that to you.
Why not?
Won't find anyone to do it.
I can handle it.
Hey, pack it in, kid. It's impossible. You'll get killed.
I can do it. I know I can. The stunt's yours, kid. I love you. I knew you could do it. You're listening to me. That's why. Now, here's what I have.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't. No. You don't seem to understand. Oh, yes. Monica is a very attractive and intelligent young lady, Mrs. Kraft. But I am not the one that you call about casting. I suggested... hello?
Excuse me, is this Walter Shepard Productions?
It's getting to be.
Hey, it could be the start of something really big for you, Shep.
That's what I'm worried about. You know, that is the fourth parent that has called me about getting their son or daughter into this picture.
Yeah, well, how about helping me get somebody out of this picture?
Who, Pete?
Yeah, I'm afraid he's really going to hurt himself this time, Shep.
Oh, I know. I just read the permits on the new stunt. Have you talked to him?
I tried, but Trent's got him convinced that this stunt's going to make him famous.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, I figured maybe you could talk to Trent. You know, it seemed like you guys have developed a certain rapport.
Well, I'm not sure that there's a shred of common sense behind those sunglasses of his, but I'll try.
Thanks. And hang in there.
Hello? Ah, yes, Mrs. Alberg. Yes, Well, you see, I'm not the one that you should call about casting. Good and tight?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Ready, Laura? What this stunt wants to be is to be allowed to express his own potential. I mean,
Mr. McAllister.
Shepard, nice seeing you. As I was saying, what this stunt needs, it needs...
Mr. McAllister.
It needs to have...
Please, I must speak with you about Pete Johnson. Excuse me.
Give me a minute, okay?
Right.
What about Pete? He is the cornerstone of my plan.
I know. Now, that's the problem.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, wait till you see the stunt I've created for him.
I'd rather not. Frankly, I wish nobody did.
Please, this stunt is going to make my picture.
Yes, but I don't think it's worth risking Pete's life. I mean, the odds against two vehicles traveling at high speed and coming together safely in the manner that you propose, it's astronomical.
Well, let me elucidate. Stuntmen are highly trained professionals that minimize every risk by taking every...
I don't think that Pete is experienced enough to minimize that risk.
But he has desire and talent, and most of all, guts. I'm going to do this stunt, Shepard. Got it? Okay, that camera rolls in 5 minutes. I want to get the shot before lunch. Come on, everybody. Let's go.
Did you hear that?
I guess common sense is in short supply around here, huh?
They're virtually non-existent.
Look, Chef, I got an idea, but I'm not sure it's going to work.
Well, it has to. There's very little time left.
All right.
Me too. Where's Bert, huh? Bert! Hey, Bert! Come on, Bert, come on. Hey, you want to get ready, kid? Hey, you look good. Nice. I like it. This is it, huh? Oh, I feel good. Listen, I want you to listen to me very closely. The entire success of this stunt depends totally on you. Now, the zombie, unable to control the subconscious, attempts to resolve the conflict by psychotic behavior. Let me put it another way. Make this work, and there's another 500 in it for you, okay? Come on, what's happening? Let's go.
We're ready.
Come on, roll them.
Cameras are rolling. Speed. Marker.
And action.
Good, yeah.
beautiful. How about that? That was the greatest motorcycle stunt I've ever seen. You were great, kid, really great. Shall we go? Okay, come on.
Pretty close, huh, kid?
Yeah, it was close.
Nice job.
You okay, Pete? Between us, I nearly bought it out there. Really? Yeah, Bert was right. Only an idiot would have tried that stunt. I mean, I thought I could just go out there and do it. I got a long way to go.
Oh, come on, you pulled it off.
Matt, you don't understand. My bike was gonna land right in front of that truck. And then all of a sudden, it took off. Weird, huh?
Yeah, well, everybody's got a little luck now and then, Pete.
Oh, I got the feeling I just used all of mine up.
Well, maybe it takes a little bit more than luck, Pete.
Yeah. Come on.
Are we still talking about the movie or the parking lot?
No, that was low. Zombie Letterman is going to be a cult classic someday. Mark my words.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. It has all the makings. No story, meaningless action, nobody to root for, and the ending made absolutely no sense. It'll probably win a Golden Globe Award.
I'm telling you, I think it worked.
Yeah, well, Pam, listen to me for a second. You know how somebody can get so close to something that they lose all their objectivity about it?
No, wait just a second. You're telling me that just because I had a part in the movie that I'm closing my eyes to the truth?
Yes. But not to say that your two lines weren't the best thing in that movie.
There was only one, Matt.
There was?
They cut the other one.
Yeah, well, I guess that was after I fell asleep.
But it was in the first scene.
Like I said, I guess it was after I fell asleep.
Okay, all right. I'll admit it. It was horrible. But we all have to start somewhere, I guess.
Right.
I mean, just think. I might not be where I am today if it wasn't for that movie.
And where exactly is that?
Acting. I just got a part in Trenton's next film.
Oh, his next movie.
Ordinary Mole People. Start shooting next week.
You're kidding.
I'm kidding.
The Robinson family braved the perils of the galaxy in search of a planet to call home on Lost in Space. Today at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Sci-Fi Channel.
The night Birdie the early bird came to McDonald Land.
Ronald, open that box, please, please, I beg. Why, inside's a wonderful egg.
So they made it a nest, kept it warm through the night.
That egg cracked a smile. What a beautiful sight.
Now, Ronald knew if he brought on the day, that early bird would come out.
Tell McDonald Land's where I'll stay.
It's a good time for a great taste.
You betcha.
On McDonald's.
Post Super Golden Crisp cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
We say stick on. Each box of Super Golden Crisp has stickers you won't want to miss. The back lets you stage a show, make your own up video. We say stick on.
You can collect 3 sets, one in each specially marked box of Super Golden Crisp cereal.
You know, I shouldn't say. Matthew Starr actually has a full season. It's 22 episodes. So I shouldn't say we should burn this one out. We might go back and forth on this one. But I hope you like Matthew Starr. This you know, it was, I love it being part of the sci-fi collection, you know, back in the day, because I do not remember watching it because it was before my time, or early Paul time. So, I never watched it until it got into repeats, and that's a lot of sci-fi shows that I grew up on. Of course, I watched Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers religiously when I was a child. Star Trek on repeat, Kolchak on repeats, Space 1999 and repeats. There's a lot of that, but man, I had fun because this stuff was always on. I remember getting up in the morning and I remember watching Star Trek first thing in the morning, and then in the evening, and then Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers in the afternoons when I got like at 5 o'clock. I'd watch both of those. So yeah, repeats were great back in the days when syndication. Now there's just so much on. Oh man, this nuts. If you'd have told 14-year-old Paul when I lived out in the country with like 5 channels and nothing to watch, you know, I bought tons of VHS tapes at the time, that almost every movie ever would be at the just boop, boop. I can watch whatever I want. Oh my God. I'd be like a 900-pound shut-in if that was the case back then, because I love TV. All I would have done was sit around and watch TV and read comic books all day. And I would have tried to go get a girlfriend at that time, but no one would have wanted to date a 900-pound shut-in. No one wanted. Yeah, I take that back. You know, I could have got girlfriends back in the day. I did. You know, I'm a little weird dude, still a weird dude, but just younger, weirder dude. So, but I hope you guys liked it. So we're gonna keep it going to another show that I like because, like I said, it is Benny Hill meets Doctor Who, and that is some Kinvig. I wouldn't say. I guess I can't say Benny Hill. A little bit of, you know, because of course you got the hot, you know, alien woman, and you got the goofy looking aliens, and you got the sort of kept husband and stuff like that. So, okay, a little bit of dry English humor. You got the little bit of Benny Hill. You got a little bit more of Doctor Who. But I liked Kinvig. I wish I would have discovered this years ago. I would have been watching it a long time ago. Is it for everybody? No, because a lot of British humor people don't get. And, you know, I remember the first time I was hanging out with my buddies, and we were hanging out in my first apartment. And we were listening to some Monty Python live at the Hollywood Bowl on vinyl. And my one buddy, 3 of us were sitting there losing it, laughing our butt off. And we had the 4th guy just staring at us blankly because he didn't get it. He's like, I don't understand why this is funny. Have you guys been drinking? I was like, no, we just started drinking. It's hilarious. And then, of course, we watched Monty Python and The Meaning of Life. And you know, I don't think I had Life of Brian. Yeah, Life of Brian. I didn't have Holy Grail at that time. My tape had broke. But yeah, we'd watch all the Monty Python, watch old Benny Hill. Oh man. And now my love for Doctor Who and Red Dwarf is well known. So here you guys go. This is Kinvig, episode 4. Enjoy.
What is it? What is it? No. Not the whole. What is it? It's town hall. It's
Leave
me alone.
Des, what is it?
It's all right.
What's happened?
Oh, it was just a dream.
Not a nice one.
No.
And you shouldn't have dreamt it. You know, when I know I'm going to dream something and I know it's not going to be nice, I just say, I'm not going to dream you. And I don't.
Well, this was more of a premonition.
Premonitions are never nice. What about?
About the town hall.
Not very pretty.
The fellow that works there. Horsley.
Man you had the quarrel with?
Ah, him.
Oh, poor days. I know. I'll go and make you a nice cup of hot milk, okay? Make you all better. All better. Come on, Cuddly. Good dog. That's the way.
Des, I don't think it was even a premonition. I think it was more than that.
What then?
I think it was another of your out-of-the-body experiences. You were really there.
Do you think so?
You were present at the animation of a humanoid.
Oh, I don't know. This Horsley's been at the town hall for some time now.
So what?
Well, I don't see how I could have witnessed them bringing him to life last night.
Time warp. Not only space, but time. Des, you were watching the past.
You think so?
Now, you ought to set it down now while it's still vivid in your mind.
What, write it?
The operating methods of the Xox. Could you see what they look like?
Yeah, well, they were sticking his arms and legs on.
No. I mean, their faces and whatnot. You could tell their appearance.
Yeah. Go on. It's just unspeakable.
When the culture shock wears off a bit, tell me then.
Yeah.
Oh, Des, it's stupendous that all this information should have been given to somebody so cosmically unimportant.
Hey?
Obviously, if it could have been me, I would have preferred that, but still it is one of us. That's the point.
This key.
Oh, yes.
One of the ones you cut. It bent in the lock.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Don't see, hit it.
Well, just leave it with me.
No, Mr. Kinvig, now, with a hammer. Seems to be made of very soft metal. Pure gold, perhaps? See, when I get home tonight, I'd like to be able to get in. You know, I'm funny that way.
Yeah. That should do it.
Better.
No charge.
I should bloody well think not.
Oh, I'm trembling all over. Where's my barley sugar? Des, what was that for? There's something on, isn't there? Something imminent. She walks in here just like an ordinary human, and all the time it's to convey the most dreadful.
Quite enough from you, silly. What a fuss to make.
What's that, Cuddly?
Hello, Jim. Yes, it was. He's in disgrace. Best if he stays in here for a bit to cool off.
What? Was it her again?
He caught sight of her. There's a girl dog come to live next door and he fancies her.
We should have had him, No?
Well, we meant to, but perhaps we forgot somehow. Yes, we did. See, they might not want her to have Cuddly's children. You can see their point of view.
Hold on, lumber! Hello there, Des. Hey.
Hi, Charlie.
And the lovely lady wife.
Oh,
Here. Treating you right, is he? Hey.
I'll get you a drink of water.
I know you as well, don't I? Miserable bugger. Looking at me as if I'm interrupting something, eh? Here, what's going on? Big deal? Negotiations?
We were just talking.
Here, talk to me, Squire. Offer me some nice scrap. Be never so humble, old Charlie's prepared to consider. Mind you, just about anything in here would do, mate.
There you are, Charlie. Here's your drink of water.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Get rid of him, Des.
I couldn't.
No, not him.
Well, right, see what I can do.
There's a good GG. Drink it all up. He likes water, doesn't he?
He'd rather have beer.
Really?
Oh, yeah. When the pub's open, you won't get him past one. Now then, Des, can I sell you something? Here, have a look. I was lucky today, got a real good start. Let's see, some stainless. Here's a fair bit of alley. Any good?
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Nothing you'd be keen to fix, like?
No, I don't think so.
What you might regard as a challenge.
No.
Des. What's the matter with Misery?
Well, he's just reminding me I've got a lot to do.
That's nice of him. Oh, well, until the next time.
Oh, there's a good horsey. He lapped it all up.
Hey, Des, look at this. Nice bit of metal, eh? Ought to bring me something.
Forks and spoons.
And knives, too. All spoiled. What a pity.
Are they all like this?
The whole lot.
Where did you get them?
I've been telling.
Yeah, there's writing on the handles.
BBC. Bingleton Borough Council.
Well, there you know.
Jim, they're from the town hall.
Give them here.
Can I have these?
You can't straighten them.
I'll pay you for them.
Take them.
Yuri Geller.
What?
Yuri Geller, the fellow that was on television that time. He used to bend forks and spoons and things. You remember?
Oh, no, I missed it. I'll tell you it was bust.
Was it?
You had it here trying to fix it.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, he'd just hold a fork or a spoon in his fingers and he'd rub it and it'd just curl up.
Psychokinetic energy.
Right, that's what it was, psychokinetic energy, a sort of invisible force. It was though he willed it to bend, and it did.
Do you think he did these?
What?
Yuri Geller.
How could he? Well, he doesn't live here anymore. He lives in another country.
Might not matter.
Why would he want to?
He might have his reasons.
Jim! Forget Yuri Geller.
You started on him.
The only reason I brought him up was because where he claimed he got his power from.
Where did he?
Beings from outer space.
He said that?
Yes. If him, why not others?
A whole sack full.
2 sacks.
Think of the psychokinetic energy that lot would take.
Right?
Des, what have we got at the town hall?
Morning, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, Mr. Horsley.
How are the replacements?
Oh, very fine quality. A great improvement.
Nothing but the best for our staff. Nicely engraved. Quantities correct?
Perfectly. Mr. Horsley, it's a very large consignment.
Yes, well, I thought it wise, in case of losses.
Yes.
There'll be another lot next week, same amount.
Whatever for?
Hedge against inflation.
Ah.
We'll see that they're stored safely away.
Yes.
Oh, Mrs. Bird, about the old stock, did you manage?
Oh, no trouble. And I did exactly as you said, all rendered unserviceable before they went.
Excellent. We don't want them cropping up again.
My son-in-law did it, actually. Quite enjoyed the little task. He goes in for muscle building, you see.
Yes, well, thank you, Mrs. Bird.
Them in his hands.
I must love you and leave you.
Oh, he's so strong.
What do you think they're doing?
Practicing.
Yeah. Why do you think it's always spoons and forks and stuff? Somehow you'd think beings in space would be after something more important.
But it is important.
Oh.
Well, if it spread all over and people couldn't get food to their mouths.
Not the Chinese. Chopsticks.
But everyone else.
Fingers?
No, it's demoralizing. A whole way of life gone.
And keys. If nobody could get into their houses or start their cars, all to demoralise. Days. It's them, isn't it? Those beings in space must be... You know.
Keys? She said her key was bent. She wanted to get in her home, she said. I'm funny that way.
Yeah.
Jim, it was a message.
Or a summons.
Cookies are good for you. Take your mind off all that. Des? Oh, there he is. Oh, having a little nap. Here, we must be quiet, Cuddly.
Why does he always blame me? I'm fed up to the beck, Molars. The right old argy-bargy. Here we go, I said to myself. I didn't know what he was on about. Mr. Kinvig? Well, well, well. Fancy seeing you.
Hello, I didn't expect to see you.
It's mutual. We've just returned from patrol. Been making our report.
Something bad.
You'll find out.
Just after your spacecraft,
No. Gone in for a service. I wonder if they'll find it. What? The trouble. The knocking.
Oh, it's more of a rattle.
Well, do they ever?
How do you get your spacecraft inside the planet?
How did you get in? You coming for a drink?
Or a swim in the inland sea over there?
Well, that's where we're going. Meet the girls.
Girls?
He thinks we're too old for it.
You ought to see the girls.
Well, later perhaps.
Perhaps.
We'll look out for you.
Come on, lads.
Good. He's here. You understood.
What's up?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, Kinvig.
Hello.
Oh, Kinvig, we need your help on the place. Things look grave indeed.
Sucks.
What else? We are receiving reports from our patrol craft in every orbit. There are clear signs they are planning confusion throughout the solar system and far behind.
Beyond.
Yes, beyond. And even you, Kinvig, clever as you are, you will not guess how they plan to do it.
By making things bend.
I told you he would.
Astounding. You'll see, it will never make toast again.
Their work?
What else?
As usual, your planet Earth is their main target. From such small beginnings, they will go to desperate lengths.
Wholesale demolition.
Demoralization.
I mean demolition. They'll muck everything up.
Right. It's just forks and spoons now, but wait till they get to the big stuff. Lampposts, football barriers.
Well, those are bent anyway.
Right, but buildings and ships and airplanes, spacecraft even.
Kinvig, you have seen evidence of this yourself.
I have, whole sackfuls.
Oh, you know where?
I do.
Go there, Kinvig. Go there. Expose them. Let them know that you know.
And that we know.
What, they're scared of you?
Oh, yeah.
Are there others like you?
You want others? Already?
No, well, just that somebody said something about the, girls, yeah.
They have huge white heads.
Oh. But you?
They think of me as a child.
Go there, Kinvig. Expose them. Let them know that you know.
And that we know.
I would like to express my satisfaction with the canteen cutlery so far to hand, and hope that the balance of the order will be of an equally high standard. Have you got that, my dear? As to the matter of the new silver plate for the mayor's parlor, I shall be in touch with you shortly. I hope that all further dealings will be equally prompt and harmonious. I remain yours faithfully, sincerely, R. Horsley. Nice to have some decent spoons again. Have you had your tea, my dear? Miss,
Griffin, yes, I have, thank you.
Oh. Miss, Griffin. Do you like it here?
Well, 'tis only my first day.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, if things work out, maybe we can do a little to make your temp job less temporary.
Thank you very much.
But I'm quite sure you'll type that up very nicely.
Look at that. Yeah. What a waste. All practically untouched, just left on their plates. Well, it would have to be, wouldn't it? Humanoids. They'd just be going through the motions of eating. Of course. No sign of any cutlery, though. No.
Come in.
For you.
Oh. Whatever is it?
I don't know. It came by special delivery.
Oh. Bless my soul. Yes, well, wait outside, please, Miss,
Griffin.
Yes? Oh. Put him through. Yes, this is Horsley speaking. Yes, just this moment. Oh, yes, quite safely. Never mind whether I'm pleased or not. What business... What the devil do you mean by sending it to me here, at the town hall? You know my private address, you must do. I'm not prepared to discuss any future orders. If you can't be a little more discreet, goodbye.
Oh, look, Mr. Horse is after a secretary. He's always after them. Know what I mean? Really? The original dirty old man. Seen his new temp? Wow. Mr. Horsley? I don't think he even stops to eat. I'd never have believed it. Mind you, it shows. Poor old thing. They ought to pack him off to recharge his batteries. Batteries, they call them.
Batteries. Horsley.
Oh, sorry, sir. I was just coming in to tidy up.
Well, look at this, my dear.
Oh, how lovely.
It's a little gift from some old friends.
Oh, I say.
Horsley, where's Horsley?
Who's that? What's going on out there?
I don't know. I'll go and find out. Mr. Kinvig,
Miss Griffin.
what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, Jim. We know everything. Jim, look at the spoons.
More of them! Gonna practice with these, weren't you?
What do you mean?
Gonna exercise your dread talent. Well, go on then. Let's see you do it.
Go on, straighten them out again.
Yeah, bend them back.
Go on.
Let's see your psychokinetic powder work.
Oh, Mr. Horsley, shall I call for the police?
No!
No, not the police.
No, he knows what we know.
Yes. Yeah.
Sucks.
Oh, Mr. Horsley,
You know them. You're in league with them. Get out of here!
Well, we spiked his guns, eh?
you two, you're mad. Mad as hatters. And he's mad too because it won't set the police on you. Do you know what you've done to me? You've lost me my bloody job. First day here and you've scuppered me and I'm going to have to pay the agency just the same. I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you following me around or something? You're sick. Sick.
Donkey Kong Jr. cereal. It's pretty wild. In every fruity bite of Donkey Kong Jr. cereal. Wild. Told ya. It tastes like fruit and it's lots of fun. New Donkey Kong Jr. cereal.
New Donkey Kong Jr. cereal is part of this complete breakfast.
It tastes like fruit and it's lots of fun.
It's wild with fruit flavor.
Donkey Kong Jr. cereal.
You're going, you're moving, you got to keep moving. Can't hold you back, you got it, that you're on the go.
On the go, 'cause you know you gotta show. You keep it moving, keep it grooving, you just can't take it slow. Together on the go, McDonald's and quarter pounder large fries, McDonald's and icy Coke and apple pie, McDonald's and you.
Wow. Glow-in-the-dark model kits. Classic horror books on film. Werewolf of London. Creature from the Black Lagoon. The Mummy. Bride of Frankenstein. Man, I'd love to have some of these now. Model kits. Conan comics. Yep, there goes Courage. Look at that. Look. You get your Lord of the Rings t-shirts and buttons. Yee. All right. So I hope you guys liked Kinvig. I hope you guys still like Kinvig. And so we're going directly from Kinvig to a show I haven't aired in a couple weeks. 4 weeks, actually. This will be the 4th week. We're going to bring you... Can you say hi to everybody?
No.
Yeah, wave. Can you wave?
No.
No. What you doing? You just gonna make a guest appearance and then run off? Hey, Vince. All right, but we're gonna bring a visitor. Yeah, we're gonna get ready because it's only one season, so we're gonna bring you some more visitor. I like this because this is part of their SciFridays back in the day on Fox. So we're just keeping the tradition alive. So here you guys go. This is Visitor episode 7.
You're watching Fox Friday.
50 years ago, Navy pilot Adam MacArthur was abducted by aliens. He escaped, but now the government and the military aren't the only ones who want him.
There he is! I can't let you take me back.
Oh, speak again, bright angel. For thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air. There's a little chill in the air tonight, Constance. We should go back to your room.
Constance turning in early tonight.
Bit of a chill in the air.
Okay, give me a shout if you need a hand.
Thank you, Linda, but I can manage. Evening. Nice and easy. Here we are. That's better. There we are. Now, how about a few more pages of Romeo and Juliet? Don't worry, my love. Everything's going to be okay. Sleep, dwell upon thine eyes. Peace in thy breast, would I were asleep.
May I help you?
I'm looking for Constance MacArthur's room.
And you are?
Adam MacArthur.
Immediate family?
Mm-hmm.
Just down there a ways.
Messenger of heaven, unto the white, upturned, wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy, pacing clouds.
Pattern here.
He's here. MacArthur is here.
Where?
Standing in the hallway.
I'll take the front.
What's the call?
Hold your position. LaRue is coming around the front. Don't do anything to spook MacArthur before he's surrounded.
Got it.
Sir, excuse me. Sir.
We're FBI.
I got him inside. What's he doing? As far as I can tell, he's standing still as a gator in an ice storm. Close in on my count. Spoke too soon, he might have made me. Count to 3, take a look. He's gone. Move in.
Stay right there, sir.
What is this?
We lost him.
Lost who?
There was a man standing outside the door.
Yeah, staring at me like an owl. The next second he was gone. Who was that?
Sir, you don't want to know.
Constance doesn't need this excitement.
All right, gentlemen. Check outside.
What in blazes do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, man. We'll be out of your hair in a minute.
Darn right you will. Who are you people? What do you want?
Looking for a ghost.
Well, look someplace else. Stop bothering Mrs. MacArthur.
I can't. She's his wife.
You have violated U.S. airspace. If you do not land immediately, we will be forced to shoot you down. It's coming right at us. You are red and free to engage unknown. Locked and loaded. It's a hit! What did you see? Unidentified, sir. An unidentified flying object.
Satellite imagery gives me a headache.
Take us through it, Sergeant.
Sir, on the left, a full spectrum pass from our highest resolution bird. This is Mill Lake, Oregon, where the UFO landed. You can see that there are no residual traces of the bogey, the silent runner that we were tracking last week. Ion counts are normal across the range. Now, over here. In this transparency, something very interesting.
Don't editorialize, Roberts.
Sir, if you look carefully in this area.
Padlin, sir. Water and aspirin now. Right away.
The anomaly in question only appears under near UV light. Right here.
What is that?
I don't know. We're not making it.
So who is?
That'd be speculation, sir.
How old is this image?
4 hours.
So, gentlemen, what do we have?
My mama used to tell me one man's stew is another man's slop.
Huh?
What we got here is ingredients. A little pinch of this, a little dash of that. Now it's up to us to cook something tasty.
Start in Utah with the Waldens.
Add one toasted, ultra-high performance classified aircraft.
Idaho. One portion Louis Faraday, discredited scientist.
Sprinkle liberally with anti-gravity research.
Stir in a little bit of Charlie Dalton, the original Adam MacArthur's granddaughter.
Simmer in Moonlight Bay.
Where MacArthur goes under the knife for brain surgery, almost.
The Omega UFO cult, potential terrorism.
Ben Proctor, Vietnam vet and bank robber.
In Mill Lake, Oregon, a mystery chef makes an appearance, apparently dead, but no body recovered.
Sorry, boss man. Don't look like this beignet gonna rise.
Maybe we're just mixing it wrong. For the first time, gentlemen, since we made contact with this Adam MacArthur, the rules have changed in our favor. Vise's men never interviewed the young girl who took this photo on Halloween. He has no way of knowing that we have it. And that's how I want it to stay. Off the rails, gentlemen. Off the books. Unaccountable.
Charlie, how much junk do you have?
Take a load off. Sit down here in the shade. Come on. There we go. Let's see what we have in here. Looks like, some cheese. Good boy, Duncan. Good boy. Who are you?
A friend?
My friends, few as they are, don't have the FBI on their tails.
That's exactly why I don't have much time.
To do what? Harass me? Mug me?
None of the above. Spend some time with Constance before she dies.
How do you know her, friend? You one of those con artist types?
No, and you wouldn't be talking to me if you thought so.
Oh, don't kid yourself. You have to be my age to talk to anyone to hear something other than your own voice. It was not so long ago I had Constance. My constant companion. Constance, constant. It's a pun. So how do you know her?
We were close when I was younger.
What happened?
I moved away.
Hey, look at that. He likes you.
I've been told I have a way with animals.
What's your name, son?
Adam.
Constance's husband's name was Adam. You a gambler? Well, when the big horn sounds, we're all gonna be gamblers. Come Judgment Day, either you bet on coincidence or you bet on fate.
I believe we make our own fate. Coincidence is usually just lack of vision.
Yeah, well, I never read those German philosophers, so I wouldn't know. Ah, look at the time. Come on, then. Let's go, Duncan.
All right. Last one. Try what you got.
Oh, good. Thank you, Lou. I really appreciate
This is
this.
going to be so great. Look out through him. Guess he's back in town. God, this is like college again.
Yeah, except we have more wrinkles. You know.
We are going to have so much fun. I mean it. I'm glad you're back. Get your shoe.
I'm going. Hey, Becky, can I have a towel?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll see you guys tonight, okay?
See you tonight.
Bye.
Bye. Becky? Is that you? Becky? Murray. Oh, goodness, she gave me such a jump. But you come in here with me while I get dressed, okay?
Signals fly by 5.
Over here! First squad, over here!
find, Sergeant?
I don't know. Some kind of force field. We're gonna need a little time, Colonel.
You know what to do, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're hiding behind that shield, but we're gonna find it.
There you go. Make yourself comfortable. Sit down over there. How about a cup of tea?
Sure.
Okay. That's all.
Are these your drawings?
No, I haven't got an artistic bone in my body. Those are all Constance's. Oh, before you start getting the wrong idea, we're not living together. Now, all you kids nowadays think nothing. Shacking up first time you get a chance. My generation. You shacked up when you both had the jewelry to make it legal.
Mm-hmm.
I got my own place nearby.
Well, Henry, why do you...
Because she's coming back. Everything just the way she left it. Not a speck of dust. Spit and polish, just the way she always kept it. I heard a song once, went something like, you never know what you've got until it's gone. Well, I've got some unfinished business with that woman.
So do I. What's the occasion?
Our anniversary.
Told you I was fine enough.
I must have forgotten.
Oh. Well, don't wait up.
I love you.
Me too.
Adam, tell me. I'm serious. You never say it.
Come on, Constance. I gotta go.
Yeah, well, you can't say the words. Try writing it down sometime.
That's silly.
Why?
Because you're nuts. I gotta go. All right. See you in a little bit.
Hello. This is Henry. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, right away. Yes, of course. Yeah, well, thank you, Linda. Constance has taken a turn for the worse. I think I should be there in case. In case. You come on, too.
I can't go. It's not safe for me there.
You'll be all right with Duncan?
You go, and I'll be here when you get back.
What's happening?
Her pulse has been erratic. It's often the first sign. I've been trying to reach her son, Jason MacArthur. The information is hopelessly out of date. You wouldn't happen to know.
She's been out of touch with him for years.
Oh, I did manage to reach your granddaughter, Charlotte.
Charlie, is she coming?
Yeah. She's going to drive in from North Carolina.
Going to beat this, my dear. You have to. Because I have something very, very important I need to ask you.
No, please, not now. Not now. Come on.
You all right? Didn't mean to scare you.
It's my car.
I heard. Where you headed?
Florida? St. Petersburg?
Kidding. Tampa. I'm stationed there.
Oh, you're in the Army?
Yeah, I'm just returning from leave. I could give you a ride.
Oh, no, thank you.
Right. You don't know me and all that. Good luck. Oh, my name's Michael. Michael O'Ryan.
Charlie Dalton.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Michael? Michael, wait.
What are we doing here, guys? You got this thing set up yet? All the way over to the side. The formal sergeant! Sir, we can't get a reading! It's there, but it's not there!
What was that, Sergeant? My imagination? I want to know what it'll take to blast through this thing. Private Marion?
Yes, sir.
Over here, now.
Colonel Vise, I do not recommend this course of action.
Fire when ready, soldier.
Hit the deck! Hit the deck!
Are you sure I can't help you with anything?
Positive. It's always safer inside the car than out. People drive like maniacs this time of night. I sure wouldn't want you to get hurt. How's Constance?
Well, she took a dip, but she came back. No change so far. Hey, you one of those, what do they call them? Whackers?
You mean hacker?
Well, something like that. Stealing everybody's credit card number.
Well, you know I'm not, Henry.
I'm just trying to insert a little intrigue into the day, that's all. Well, they reached her granddaughter, Charlie. She's on her way. You know her?
I do a bit.
Can't seem to find Jason, though.
Her son?
That's right.
Do you know him?
No, he was out of Constance's life before I met her.
Did you talk about him?
Very painful for her. She felt she failed him as a mother.
Well, it wasn't her fault.
Mothers always think it's their fault. Jason was a troubled boy. He expelled from school, arrested when he was 14, I think for shoplifting.
Wasn't just a rebellious stage?
Well, maybe, but the trouble continued. When I first met Constance, she hadn't spoken to Jason for over 10 years. I'd ask about him, she would cry. So I stopped asking. Do you ever want to take it back?
Sure, but we don't get that chance.
I know. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a chance to take just one regret back.
What's your regret?
Well, even when you get as old as I am, you still don't think you're going to die. Oh, I mean, I know we're all going to die. It's just that you don't think you're going to die that day. There's always tomorrow. Maybe if Constance had died, it would be easier, but the way she is, her heart is beating, she's breathing. Maybe tomorrow she could wake up. Maybe tomorrow. All I want is 1 hour. One measly hour with her. Is that too much to ask?
Depends on why you want it, Henry, I guess.
I just want to ask her to be my wife.
Hi, Gran. It's me, Charlie. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to come see you. She can't hear me.
I think she can. I'll just leave you two alone.
Boy, have I got some stories for you. Okay. Working backwards. I met a man who didn't treat me wrong. At least not in the 12 hours we were together. Okay, I didn't mean that the way it sounds. Well, maybe we should just move to a different story.
Miss Dalton. Miss Dalton. Could we have a word with you, please?
Look, I'm sorry, Agent Wilcox, but I have not seen nor do I know the whereabouts of Adam MacArthur. And that's all I have to say.
Why don't you have a seat, Miss Dalton?
Danish?
No.
We believe Adam MacArthur is in this area. And frankly, we believe you could help us find him.
Oh my God.
Miss Dalton.
No, MacArthur! I have to stop you before it's too late.
We got an ID on the car. We can utilize the local PD on this. Circulate the photo. Let's just keep this local. No big deal. All right? Let's move.
You know, I'll need to be leaving soon.
You're not going to see Constance again?
Time's running out.
She doesn't have much longer to last, Henry.
All right, I can give her a message for you. Come on, let's go. The doctor says she doesn't comprehend, but I know she does. Come on, boy. Duncan. Duncan? Duncan, what is it? Come on, Duncan. Come on, boy. Come on, come on. Come on. What's the matter with him?
He's old. His heart's weak.
Oh, no, Duncan. Come on, boy, please. Oh, my God. No. Come on, baby. You're all right. What happened? What did you do?
All life resonates with energy. The end of life is that energy drifting away. The way a breeze washes away a scent. I just gave Duncan some of my energy.
And you do that for people?
Yes.
For Constance?
I can't cheat death, Henry. Nobody lives forever.
But you can give us our 1 hour together. And then you could say goodbye.
No, it's too risky for me there.
No, you've got to try, Adam. You've got to try. We both have unfinished business. Come on, Duncan.
Robert's here.
What in blue heaven is going on out there?
The situation is marginal, sir.
There's marginal and there's marginal, Sergeant. Don't spit bureaucratic doublespeak at me. Call it the way you see it.
Sir, I believe that Colonel Vise has lost control of the situation.
Does he maintain command capacity?
Strictly, sir, yes. It's his mental capacity that I question.
Is he dangerous?
I believe so, sir.
Do I need to remind you of the seriousness of your assessment, Sergeant?
No, sir. I'm aware. My assessment stands.
Very well. I'll start the ball rolling. Keep me informed.
Sir.
We got a make on Michael Ryan's car, about 10 blocks from here. Nicky, let's roll. Craig, hold on the fort.
Hello, my love. Would you like to spend an hour in the conservatory?
I believe I can take care of that.
You always carry that?
Don't leave home without it.
Be my guest.
And he just got raised.
Yeah.
Anything?
No sign of MacArthur?
Heads up. We got a killer on the loose.
dear. What's the matter? You said you could do it.
Is it you? I don't understand. How?
It doesn't matter. Come here.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way? If this isn't love, then why do I thrill? And what makes my head
You couldn't let this day go by without seeing you. Happy anniversary.
You don't need to say anything.
You know, time means nothing to me now. It's given me a chance to think, learn. I know it's important. I love you, Constance. I've always loved you. I always will.
I know. I never had to hear it. I felt it.
I'm so proud of you, Adam.
There's so much I want to ask you.
It's all in the past now. Except our son.
Where is he?
I don't know. Find him, Adam. Help our son.
I promise you I will.
then why do I thrill?
Are you Adam MacArthur?
It's true, Henry.
It can't be.
But it is.
No. No.
Henry, wait. You belong here more than I do. This is your time together. Don't let it go to waste.
Adam.
I'll be back. Take your time.
Constance, will you marry me?
I married you a long time ago, Henry. Only you didn't know it.
Excuse me. I seem to be a little turned around. I'm sorry. Maybe you could help me. I'm looking for Constance MacArthur.
Oh, then you would be looking for me.
Oh, great. I'm Michael O'Ryan. I'm a friend of your granddaughter's. We rode down together. She told me to meet her here.
It's so nice to make your acquaintance, Mr. O'Ryan.
Henry Milton.
Forgive me, I'm staring. Your granddaughter Charlie, she described you so differently. I was expecting...
Oh, I know.
No one thinks I have much life left in me.
Not at all. I'm sure the best is yet to come.
Oh, here. Constance, easy now, sit down. Sit. Take it easy. Take your time. Okay? Constance? No. Constance? Constance?
Henry.
No. What's happening to her?
I don't know. I'll go get some help.
Constance? No. She's gone, Adam. She's gone. Bring her back. Please, bring her back.
I can't, Henry. What happened? You did this? You've been playing with things you have no right to change. What happened to her? It was her time. Set things back the way they were. Why? You know why. I have to undo everything you've done. Let's go. You're coming back with me now.
Freeze! Hold it!
James Wise?
Yes.
Colonel Wise, I have orders to escort you to the NSA headquarters effective immediately.
Don't be ridiculous.
Colonel Wise, may I ask you to read these?
Sir, you're under arrest.
I can do it myself.
Enjoy your day in the sun, Roberts. I'll be back. Sir!
Time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. All go unto one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. Amen. May Constance MacArthur rest in peace.
for scenes from the next episode of The Visitor. Next Friday on The Visitor.
There is no way out of this facility without the access code. Who are you, really?
We have a breach. We've got some movement in Section 39.
I'm here to set you free.
I won't go back with you by choice.
Have it your way.
How far will Mulder go to save Scully?
With the FBI, come work for me.
The monumental 100th episode of The X-Files, Sunday at 9, 8 Central on Fox. Now a busload of children is in jeopardy. Millennium on Fox.
Every day, people are dying to get in here. On our highways, at construction sites, near our homes. Because trash isn't properly contained and discarded, people get hurt, they even die. Clean Houston has programs designed to help make your work, play, and home areas cleaner and safer. Call us. Someone might die if you don't.
This is Channel 2, Growing with Houston.
Everybody's got a little smile inside. Sneaks out every once in a while. Like when you're eating a Rolo, it's too hard to hide. 'Cause Rolo is a whole roll of smiles.
Chewy caramel, rich milk chocolate. Rolo is a whole roll of smiles.
'Cause Rolo is a whole roll of smiles. Rolo is a whole roll of smiles.
Look at it. The Martians are coming, the Martians are coming. The Rook by Jim Starlin. The man who brought me one of my favorite comic book characters ever. Well, he didn't bring it, but the version that we all know and love. Warlock. So, here you guys go. There's all new Star Wars action figures. It's the Wave 2, ladies and gentlemen. The Wave 2. Look at that. Look at those. Those are so awesome back in the day. 1979. Yeah, thumbs up, Vince. Love those early Star Wars figures. That wave is probably the most common wave of figures to get. Literally, every time I buy a Star Wars collection, those are in there. So, oh, I love my buddy. High five, bud. Break the rock. Who's the big guy? Who's the big man? Who's best buddies forever? Us. Okay. So, I hope you guys still dig Visitor. And I have fun with Visitor. And you know what? I've just been bringing 5 episodes a week. And I don't know why I added the 5th one. Probably to test it out. And then it just kind of stuck. I don't know if I'm going to keep 5 episodes on here. But we're having fun. So we're going to bring you more Total Recall 2070. Man. You know, they make it seem like 2070 is so far into the future. And yes, it is 46 years into the future.
Detective Hume, this is Richard Collector. He's head of recalls, internal security.
Is it true about Nikki? How could that happen? I mean, the androids are not programmed for violence. This is not supposed to happen.
Farber's your new partner. This guy's qualified to go after rogue androids? I don't believe these events are random occurrences. And I don't believe Mr. Collector is telling us everything he knows.
I thought you were off this case.
And guess what? I'm back on it.
Morales has a location on a rogue android. He thinks it might be the one that killed Blanche. I want to know what the hell is going on.
You know why I'm here?
Not dying that I am afraid of.
It is living without the ability to remember, yes? I'm not gonna kill you.
Yes, you are.
Sorry to bother you, Doctor. I was wondering if you'd like a ride to the clinic tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Hank. I'll be fine.
Are you sure? It can take a while to reacclimate to Earth gravity from the space station.
All I need's a good night's sleep.
Well, you are the doctor. Great to have you home. I'll make sure everything's prepped for your first appointment tomorrow.
Thank you, Hank.
Hey,
Ian,
how's the space traveler?
exhausted. I'm surprised you're still up.
Wanted to see you. I've got an early day tomorrow. How was the trip?
Okay. Uneventful.
Sounds like our love life.
It's been a long trip, Ian.
They're all long trips, Violet. And they're coming closer together.
I know.
We barely see each other anymore. When we do see each other, we're more like roommates than we are husband and wife. I know your work is important to you.
You're important to me, too.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Used to be so good.
Ian? Ian?
This is him. No, don't come by and get me. Get over there. Yeah. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Hey. How long you been up?
Not long.
Pillow was cold.
I've been up since 3.
Same nightmare?
Yeah.
You gotta wake me for those, okay? They're my nightmares too.
No, David. Some things I have to deal with on my own. Some things I just have to make peace with. And it's more than just rogue androids.
Well, if I can, I think I can help.
I made an appointment to look at a sublimator today.
I thought that maybe that was one of those things we were gonna do together. Like as a couple.
Just gonna look at them, David. Come on, I'm just gonna find out what they're really all about. That way, if we choose to get one at some point?
It's just that I don't want you wasting all your fantasies on some machine.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's not how it works?
No.
Well, how does it work?
You're gonna be late for work.
Some things are worth being late for. Sorry I'm late.
It was longer than 15 minutes.
Yes, it was, Varv. Yes, it was. What do you got for me?
Deceased is Ian Wims. This is his wife, Violet Wims, MD, works for Minacon Mining. She woke up and found him in the bathroom vomiting blood. It happened pretty quickly.
MD, what kind of doctor?
In-house employee physician. Mostly minor illnesses and checkups.
Company throat poker.
If you want to put it that way.
What do you mean?
Achieving a medical degree requires hard work and diligence. One must master such diverse fields as neurology, biology, anatomy, physiology.
You stay up night reading medical texts?
I stay up nights because I am an alpha android and do not require sleep. As for medical texts, I find them very informative on the subject of how the human...
Varv?
Yes?
What about Wim's husband?
The husband is deceased.
Yeah, I got that. Do you know if he left any sort of nest egg for the widow?
Nest egg. He definitely qualified as entitled under IPC Income Bureau Regulation Part 45.78.
And
he owned 40% of a small but growing biotech company, no debt.
Is that the widow?
Yes, I have asked that she be placed in a biosuit.
Why's that?
Whatever killed Mr. Wims. Poison, infectious disease, virus.
Oh, I wouldn't move too fast past the poison point. You look in the book, that's the page folded back. Especially when the husband's insurance payout is a big one.
Acknowledged. My concern is with the actual agent itself. Whatever caused this death is incredibly virulent. The room is covered with blood and what appears to be clots of pulmonary tissue. You don't want to go in there, David. Not until we've determined cause of death. That's why the protective barrier is here. When we actually question Dr. Wims, I'll be wearing a biosuit myself, strictly as a precautionary measure.
Okay, I guess I've seen enough.
You know, I used to go swimming in this creek when I was about your age.
Can I swim there, Daddy?
Nah, I think it's gonna get dark pretty soon. We gotta get back.
Daddy, I have fun.
Hey, there's Mommy. Wave to Mommy. Hey, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Mommy, Daddy, and I went hiking. That one goes on top.
tell us if your husband had anything exotic to eat or drink last night?
As far as I know, he'd already eaten by the time I got home.
Violet, as a doctor, do you have any idea what we might be looking for?
No. I've never seen anything like this. I've never even read about anything like this in a medical journal.
What about your husband? Did he ever say anything or tell you anything that might be able to help us?
We didn't talk that much. I was pretty tired by the time I got home.
Thanks. Did you finish the toxin screen?
Standard screen's done, yeah.
Does it rule out poisons?
By any of the usual substances, yes. And I use usual very loosely. We ruled out some pretty exotic stuff.
What about drugs or medications a physician might have access to?
I think poison's unlikely at this point. Which leaves either a rare bacterium or possibly a new strain of virus.
Virus. We need to get this one on. Did you see how this guy died?
Only the pictures. Remember that sulfur-based Vantol virus? Wiped out half the guest workers in the Yakistan district? If this thing gets out into the city...
One last thing, could someone have created this?
It would require enormous resources, but yes, technically anything's possible.
You hadn't seen your husband in the last 4 weeks, is that correct?
I was conducting routine physicals on an orbital space station.
You work for Minacon Mining?
Yes.
When you returned to the city, did you come into physical contact with any other people before you saw your husband?
I did make a stop at my office.
Did you see or examine any patients there?
With everything that's happened, I really don't remember.
With everything that's happened, it's very important that you try.
Yes, I saw one patient.
Can you tell us the name?
My assistant, Hank Michelson, will be able to help you with that. He schedules all my appointments and has all the patient information.
Where would Hank be now?
At my office. He was going in early to prep some equipment for me.
The sublimator was originally developed for therapeutic use in 2050. Now you can find one in practically every professional class family in this city.
Really?
Oh, yes. It's one of our most popular items.
I'm glad to hear that.
Now, the images will be drawn from memories and personal experiences that you choose that you'd like to relive or re-experience in a new way.
Right, I've brought discs with me.
Great.
So the sublimator is a little like Recall.
You might think of it more as an early version PC as compared to the Recall machine, which is much more powerful, like a Goliath-like mainframe. The sublimator only provides temporary psychic relief.
Well, temporary relief is better than nothing.
Here you go. This shows you the various models and their prices. Will your husband be using it as well?
He might.
Then make sure you bring him with you to your next appointment.
There's another one?
You'll be meeting my supervisor, Mr. Krochek. He personally gives the go-ahead to all our sales here. And we do like to be sure that everyone in the household is familiar with our product.
I guess that makes sense.
Choose your model. I'll set up an appointment that's convenient for both of you. Thank you.
Is fear ruining your life? Fear of old age, poverty, loneliness, or disease can be...
The spilled water from the carafe has not had time to absorb into the paper.
Where's the assistant?
Hank is an android, David. He would have only a rudimentary capacity for self-preservation.
Meaning?
Meaning if he was here when this happened, he would neither fight nor run away. But he would almost certainly make an attempt at concealment.
You, Hank? Man, how the hell did he cram in there?
Androids have a physical flexibility that most humans lack.
Hank, it's okay. We're CPB. Get on out of there.
Hank, grab my hand.
CPB? It's my duty to report a burglary of these premises.
Yeah, can you be a little more specific, Hank?
I was preparing equipment before office hours. I heard unauthorized persons. 2 male humans forced the door. I ran back to the lab area and quickly concealed myself.
Before you powered down, did you hear them say anything?
They were after specific patient records. A patient the doctor saw yesterday.
We need the name of that patient, Hank.
His name's in a swap file awaiting incorporation into my hard memory. When I went standby, everything was automatically written over or lost.
He forgot.
I did not. I can't. I told you.
It's okay, Hank.
Hank, can you show us anything? We're putting you back in the box.
The fluid samples themselves might still be in the collection box, if the lab hasn't picked it up yet.
Good.
The lab we use is frequently tardy. We're in luck.
Unbelievable. We were just told our doctor's been removed.
She's been transferred to a Minocon medical facility.
On whose authority?
Mine.
David, it's okay.
Excuse me?
I mean, scientifically. Because Minocon runs a Martian mining operation, if this turns out to be an off-planet virus, they've got more experience.
She was on a med satellite, not Pluto.
I'm aware of that. Minocon claims to have developed some proprietary diagnostics that we haven't got. Now, if the doctors picked up something exotic, they may have a better shot of identifying what it is.
She was in our custody.
She was in no one's custody. Minocon has a right to observe and possibly even treat her. She is a Minocon employee. So unless you plan on charging her with a crime.
No crime. But being that her office was ransacked this morning, her patient files are missing, and her android assistant had his head blown off by opening that booby-trapped sample box, I would say now this has crossed over into a criminal investigation, don't you?
Dr. Chang, did the Minocon people take the husband's remains as well as the tissue and body fluid samples into their custody as well?
They asked if they could make use of my prepared samples, yes.
Oh, that's great.
They thought it might speed up their pathological workup, and keeping all potentially infectious materials in a single, secure facility is basic safety and epidemiology. All very plausible from the point of pure science.
But that would also mean we have nothing to work with.
Not quite true. I managed to hold on to some of the good doctor's blood. I'm going to be putting it under analysis.
I don't know if you're getting this or not, but we are very quickly losing control of a dangerous situation.
Get over to Minocon.
Thanks for not making me ask.
As yet, our tests, like yours, have borne no fruit, but our people are optimistic. We mine Mars. We're a company built on optimism.
You don't build the system's biggest mining company on just optimism, do you?
As soon as we know anything, we will inform the CPB.
With your permission, we'd like to see Dr. Wims.
I think that would be very ill-advised. Dr. Wims has had a traumatic shock. We've taken the precaution of putting her into an isolation room. She may very well be infected by some type of virus.
There are new developments in this case which require we speak directly to Dr. Wims.
Developments? What sort of developments? Is this thing spread?
I have to insist that you share any information that you have with us before I'll even consider your request to speak with the doctor.
Dr. Wims' office was burglarized, her android assistant destroyed, and we have been unable to locate the records of the patient she saw yesterday.
And you believe that these events are somehow related to her husband's death?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And actually, if you don't let us see Dr. Wims, I'm going to charge you with obstructing a criminal investigation. How's that?
Well, she is certainly not a prisoner here. If Dr. Wims agrees to see you, that's fine, but we must observe. Her health is our #1 responsibility.
Olivia.
Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
Is David here?
No, I'm sorry, your husband's not here.
Oh. Could you tell me where he is? Maybe I can catch up to him.
I'm not usually a stickler for protocol, but with this particular case, I'm sorry, I can't.
I understand.
Would you like me to get a message to him?
No. No, that's all right. I'll see him at home later.
You sure?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. If you change your mind, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna leave without saying hello to me?
Hello.
You owe me dinner.
You owe me drinks.
All right, deal.
Deal.
Is he looking for David?
Yeah, I was.
What are you doing with this?
Oh, we're thinking of buying one.
Sublimator?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know David was into this kind of thing.
Oh, well, men only know what we teach them.
So things are okay between you two?
Mm-hmm. The usual. We're fine. We're better than ever.
So what are you doing down here in the middle of the day?
Because when you're going to buy one of these things, they want to test you together. I was hoping to talk him into going with me.
Not today. He's been out all morning.
Anything serious?
Could be. But it'll be fine. Things have changed a lot since your dad was on the job, you know?
So, David keeps telling me. Well, I'm gonna try and make this appointment anyway.
Dinner.
Drinks?
Dr. Wims worked for you. Would you happen to have a backup record of the patient she saw yesterday?
We checked them. She saw a man named Bennett Wilson.
Medical staff, follow Omega
hell's that?
protocol. Medical staff, follow Omega protocol.
Where's Dr. Wims?
I'm trying to find that out myself. I came on shift and found her room empty.
David, her clothes are gone.
She can't have gone far. Remember, panic has to be avoided.
Attention, biohazard alert level 4. Biohazard alert level 4. Containment procedures in effect.
Room number there, next to the biohazard sign.
I have to make a call. You need more than my consent to access the rest of the facility.
Stay with her.
David? Are you all right? David, are you all right?
No, not all right. What the hell are you people hiding here?
We're not hiding anything. You were about to enter a very hazardous area.
Oh, so what you're trying to do, you were trying to save my life. Is that it? What happened to the body that was in this room?
Mr. Wilson's body is being disposed of. It was highly toxic.
It's the same thing that happened to Wim's husband.
I have no comment on that.
Aren't you concerned the same thing will happen to Dr. Wims?
Evidently, our security people overreacted earlier. I apologize for that. Beyond that, I have nothing to say.
You know what, lady? You don't have to say anything. Why don't you just point us at Dr. Wims?
You'll have to get the proper warrant for that.
Don't go far.
Hey, Olin. I just got a call, an official call, from Minacon. They noticed materials missing from the samples we sent over on Dr. Wims.
That's cause for concern.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't happen to know what happened to any of those samples, would you?
I run a thorough operation here.
I know that.
Well, I can have another look around. Should I let you know what I find?
Take your time.
How much?
Oh, all you need.
All hell is breaking loose over here. They're denying access to Violet Wims. I need a warrant. Can you do anything about it?
I'm on it. You won't even have to leave the building.
There have been some new developments here. When you check back in, I may have some news on Dr. Wims's talk screen.
You want to tell us about Bennett Wilson?
He was a patient of mine.
Just a patient? You just violated your own isolation to go see him.
Violet, you're protecting this man's identity for a reason. Would it be a personal one? We have to try to stop what is clearly an infectious bioprocess from spreading. If you know what this infection is, you know how many lives are at stake.
Bennett Wilson was my lover. I had made up my mind while I was on the Minacom orbital lab. I was going to leave my husband. Just wasn't working out between us. Bennett and I decided we were going to start our lives over with each other. Now that's all turned into one unbelievable nightmare.
It's an interesting looking bracelet. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like it.
Bennett gave it to me. It was, supposed to symbolize our togetherness.
Do you happen to know where he got it?
Yes. In the Andes Mountains. Minacom has a research facility and a mine there. Bennett had just gotten back from there.
Do you know what kind of research that they did there?
Some type of atmospheric stuff. I'm really not too sure about it. I don't know that much about it.
That'll be Olin. We should get back to the lab, see if she found anything in the dog's blood. Thank you, Violet.
You try to get some rest. It's important to all of us that you stay healthy.
this little spike in the spectrum here? That's a protein.
Smallest protein I've ever seen.
Luckily for Dr. Wims, her DNA doesn't have the required amino acid sequence the protein needs to bind to.
This caused two guys to cough up a lump.
Correct.
And the reason why it hasn't killed her because it's something to do with her DNA.
She's immune.
Making her an immune carrier.
Or vector, yes.
Look, if this thing's so powerful, how can she just be immune to it?
It's not unusual for a carrier or a host cell to be immune to the virus it's carrying. It's just unusual in humans. Now, we've narrowed it down to a few small sequences of amino acids on one particular gene, and the suspect protein fragment is in all likelihood the cause.
Okay. Bear with me here, okay? She gave this thing to Bennett and then to her husband. How come Bennett didn't die first?
Maybe Bennett gave it to her. Either way, with an infection as pernicious as this one appears to be, David, short of total immunity, each person's system would combat it differently.
Bigger question. How much risk is there to the general population?
If she is the carrier, she could give it to someone by merely sneezing on them. If you're going to be around her, I'd advise you to be extremely cautious. She's got what looks like a unique sequence of amino acids on one particular gene, and why, I can't say. Freak mutation, maybe.
Don't be alarmed. The halo's a very rudimentary brain scan. Nothing invasive. Nothing radioactive. Since the sublimator does affect the subconscious mind, we make sure that all our customers pass a certain mental health standard.
I understand.
Your husband was supposed to join you.
I know, he was busy at work.
What kind of work does he do?
He works for the CPB.
Well, then I'm certain he must have an excellent mental profile.
He has a good profile, period.
We consider it very important that both the man and wife pass the brain scan, just in case he might like to use the sublimator.
Well, I can never count on his hours, but I'm sure he'll find some time to come in here.
Good. Any history of epilepsy, schizophrenia, brain seizures, acute disinhibitory lesion syndrome, or manic depressive psychosis in your family?
No.
Your brain appears to be in excellent health. I see you've brought the discs for your home movies.
Right.
Excellent. Well, we should be able to have this programmed for you in a couple of hours.
Maria Schwiller is responsible for all off-world operations. Her particular field of expertise is medical research.
What about Flat?
He's in research and development. A lot of that data is classified. Travel records show that Flat made 3 trips this month to a Minacon mining operation in the Andes.
Same mine that Bennett Wilson worked at.
Yes. A lot of equipment has been shipped to this mine on Flat's authority, as well as personnel. I see manifest listing organic chemists, pharmacologists, and neurologists. What? There have been a number of deaths at this mine over the last year, all attributed to fire damp, a miner's term for concentrated pockets of methane gas. Methane's not usually a problem in high-altitude metal mining. Why the false reports?
The smoke screen. They ain't mining down there. They're doing some sort of experimental crap. And that's the cause of all this. Which also means you're probably right. Bennett Wilson gave Violet the virus.
If someone in Minacon is responsible for this virus, they wouldn't want anybody outside the company to know about it.
Or care much whether Violet lives. In fact, better for them if she dies.
I can't let you go in there. This is a private facility, and seeing how you don't have a warrant, I'm gonna have to deny you access into this area. This entire ring is being quarantined, medical emergency. No one goes inside. You're crazy. I hope you guys know what you're doing.
virus is airborne, I could have this thing, right?
I have to tell you, David, that is a very strong possibility. The rate of infection has not yet been established.
I still feel pretty good.
That is not necessarily indicative of anything.
I just tried to build some optimism, Farv.
Sorry. Door is locked.
Step back. Drop the syringe. And move away from her. Dr. Flat, what are you just doing the rounds?
What are you two doing here?
We asked you first.
You were interfering with the medical treatment of a Mitocon employee.
Talk to me, Violet. David, she's been given some kind of short-term sedative. She's starting to come round.
Are you crazy? Your partner's a dead man. She's carrying an infectious disease, for Christ's sake.
A disease you made?
No. I was merely trying to help her.
What were you giving her in that syringe?
An experimental vaccine.
Dr. Wims is an immune carrier, the only one of us who does not need a vaccine.
You're a doctor, Flat. You should know that.
Succinylcholine, David. Very hard to detect. And almost certain to produce a major pulmonary arrest.
You son of a bitch. You killed my husband. You killed Bennett.
I didn't kill anyone.
No, but your experiments did.
The protein was designed to stimulate production of the gas-transporting red blood cells. The higher the count of these cells, the higher the efficiency to remove the toxic gases from the system. It was intended only for extreme low-pressure conditions like our Martian mines. The workers' efficiency would improve enormously, and auxiliary oxygen was no longer required.
Call that an improvement?
The intent was humanitarian.
You coward. How many lives did you sacrifice trying to boost production in your mines?
My God, I'll die in this atmosphere. You've killed me.
Just like you were gonna kill her.
You don't understand. I had to stop her from spreading the disease. It was never intended for an atmosphere like this. It was intended for Mars. You never should have taken off your helmet. You're gonna die in here, just like me.
Hey, Flat. He's an android. She's an immune carrier. Looks like the only person that's gonna die is you.
What's going to stop Minocon from continuing Flat's research?
With all the fallout from this, regulators will be breathing down their neck for a long time to come.
Are you okay?
What I did. I sentenced Flat to a horrible death.
He's laid a pretty heavy sentence on you as well.
To spend the rest of my life in quarantine.
There may be something else for you.
Mars?
A place in the Andes where Flat was conducting his experiments. There's a lot of sick miners there. They could use a good doctor.
It is the one environment where you'd be able to function somewhat normally. Something to think about.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Sweep their dirty laundry under the rug.
That's what I was thinking. Why don't you go ahead and send that sample you saved over to the CDC? See what the regulators think. I don't think our friends over at Minocon are gonna have much use for it now.
Remind me not to cross you on a bad day.
Night all.
Night.
Olivia.
David. I'm so glad you're home.
Me too.
Treasure was mine.
You can win $1,000 of it.
$1,000?
Just check the treasure chest and specially marked boxes of Captain Crunch cereal for a coin that says you win.
I won.
I'll give you $1,000 to save, or buy something special, or treat your family.
I'll get it.
For free treasure coins, write Treasure Hunt, Box 789, Young America, Minnesota 55399. Chance to win is about 1 in 56,000.
Nice tip there.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Now for a quick escape on his speeder bike.
New speeder bike, you have to put it together. Action figures each sold separately.
Meow. I've got you now. Open speed flaps and meow. I'm gonna crash. Biker Scout, you're not all you're cracked up to be.
New speeder bike, action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
This is just hanging out over there on the couch, on my completely and totally falling apart couch, because I got it broke in and I got it comfortable the way I like it, but it's also destroyed. How many people do that? How many people just completely wear out a couch or a chair or something like that, and that's your favorite chair, and you do not want to give it up because it's too comfortable, but it's falling apart? I had a couch, I had a chair and a footstool in my first apartment that I would sit in and watch TV, man, because I had it all positioned, man. I would chill out there, my feet propped up on my chair, and that chair was probably from the 70s, and I had it in the mid 90s, so it's probably 25 years old when I got it, and then I kept it for probably another, I went the first 2 apartments, and finally fell completely apart at my second apartment. You could literally see where my feet set on the footstool because I had indents just permanently worn in there, and I had my butt formed perfectly in there, whole 9 yards. Am I the only one that does that? I feel bad because my wife keeps telling me, she's like, go buy you a new couch. I'm like, but this one's comfortable and I like it. It was a futon. You can't sleep on it because then it's really uncomfortable. But if you sit on it, it's perfectly comfortable. So, I don't know. I'm horrible at that. I hate buying new furniture because then it takes forever to get it comfortable. And then now new furniture falls apart so easy. I mean, literally, that couch is 3 years old and it's falling apart. And I had a couch for the longest time that was probably from the 80s. And holy crap, I think we just didn't have room for it at one house because the thing was so huge, so huge. Literally, okay. I'll tell you a story here, so bear with me. One Christmas, many years ago, Brandon and Joe were wee lads, and we lived in a little crappy apartment with little to no heat. And one Christmas, it got so very cold. So we took all the heaters and put them in just the living room and closed off the rest of the house except for the bathroom and the kitchen to keep the heat and air. But we closed off everything and we slept on this couch. 4 of us. Mind you, they were little kids. Tina and Brandon slept at one end. I and Joe slept at the other end. And our feet barely were like this. And we were able to fit all 4 of us on a couch and slept comfortably for the night because it was cold. Now I don't have to worry about that no more. Because I got my crap together and made better of ourselves is what we did. So on that note, on that happy note of making yourself better and plowing through what do I say? Plowing through hardships. I don't know. There's another word for it. I'm drawing a blank on it right now. Oh well. So, you know, plowing through those obstacles, and we did it. So, I hope you guys had fun tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed Total Recall. I hope you guys enjoyed Visitor, Kinvig, and Matthew Starr, and Timecop. I hope you guys have fun here every week. I love bringing these shows to you guys. I love finding new cool stuff. So, bear with me on that. Because, you know, if I find something cool, I try to... That's kind of why I ended up doing what I've been doing. Because I found too many cool things at once. And I knew if I didn't put them on the show, I'd forget. Because I'm older now and I forget from time to time. So, it's one of the things about getting old. So, on that note, I'm going to do the rundown. Remember, Monday afternoons at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, we have Group Therapy TV. We're going to have an extra special episode coming up soon, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So maybe not next Monday, maybe the Monday after that. We're going to do Group Therapy After Dark. So it will not be on at noon. It'll be on probably at 10 o'clock at night because we're going to have a really fun guest and it's all going to be mature and it's all going to be just, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So, but a lot of mature stuff. So, you know, yeah, don't want to give too much away. All right. Every Thursday, except for this week, I took a week off because yet again, like I said, I had COVID last week and didn't realize it. And I was a little wore out and I just did not want to work on another show last week. And that's where we ended up. But I got 4 interviews scheduled in the next 5 days for Talk and Roll with some awesome bands from all over. Not just heavy metal, some pop metal and pop rock and old stuff, you know, maybe some classic rock feel, some heavy metal, just you name it. We got all kinds of stuff on Talk and Roll on the Talk and Roll channel. So go over there and check that out. We're slowly building, so we're getting better. So, and then you're watching SciFridays. You're going to watch Saturday Morning Serial. So there's that. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Not all at once, you know, I'll just do it all at once instead of like naming off names tonight. But everybody who's down here in the stream, you guys are all awesome. You guys are so much fun. I love you guys. You guys, yes, sometimes I can't be here the entire episode. Sometimes I'm literally working on another show while this show airs. So I'm always going 100 miles an hour. So, I just want to say thank you to all you guys. You guys are so much fun. You know, we hit 13,000 subscribers. Let's hit that 15,000. I want to give that book away. I want to give that book away before my 50th birthday, and it's 2,000 people, less than 2,000 people in about 6 months. So let's see if we can do that. You know, just please like, share, and subscribe. All that funness, blah blah blah. I don't probably say that more than I should, because I'm not one of those people. I guess. I don't know what that means. I just have fun. So on that note, take care. I will see you all there, and Captain out. Bye.